Samer, if you're
All
watching
Cowboys
this,
fans, kill yourself.
Samer, if you're watching this, don't you dare fucking throw. I will beat your ass. Hello, everybody.
Nah,
Welcome.
dude, Amber, don't listen to him. Nobody told him. He
I
doesn't
will.
know.
I already messaged him. And this is
No,
going up.
I when I left, I talked to Samer. He's in the other.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
my God.
I DM'd him.
Yeah.
Hello,
I told
everybody.
him to throw. So.
Don't throw, Samer. Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Yeah.
And Samer. Welcome to, I almost said Bodacious True Crime. All
One
riled
day.
up.
It's
Yeah,
about to be a
I
crime scene.
want to really bad. I just,
We got to do a Christmas special.
dude, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. It takes so much time to write the notes. Anyway,
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm your host, Riley Sassinelli. Welcome to All Riled Up. Joining me today is Gus. How are you, Gus?
I'm doing just fine. I finished an exam today. I had The Office on playing in the background, dude. I was taking my sweet ass time. It was a take home.
Good. That's good. And also joining me is Dejan. How are you, Dejan?
I'm alright, man. It's just
All right, bro.
All right. Eunice could not be here, personal reasons, but he'll be back, I think, next week. So, let's talk about some games. It was Thanksgiving. I had a good Thanksgiving. I got tickets to Lions versus the Bills in Detroit.
Oh my God, dude. How hype are
I
you
have
for that?
not. I am so hyped. We're going to lose. I told everybody we're going to lose.
Oh, 100%, dude.
I
There's
hate.
no way.
Dude,
Actually,
no.
I'm starting. The more
could
time
win.
that passes, I am starting to believe it is possible. But
I'm sorry, bro.
I'll
It's
tell you
not.
right now why it's possible.
oh yeah, the 17 players on IR.
Yeah,
Yeah, the defense.
the defense, man, that just might be it. I mean,
But the Lions' offense has been one of
This-
the most aggressive
They
in
are
a long
tied
time.
for first in points per game scored
yeah,
with the Ravens, unfortunately.
yeah, like Lions is definitely top 3 team, top 3.
Top two. They're not second.
That's questionable.
I guess it depends on like
Because it starts mattering. There's because
I would say
I would
Lions are
say
the
like
best.
Eagles are definitely up there.
Top 5.
Yeah, so
I would say the top 4 are the Chiefs, Chiefs, Eagles, Lions, Bills, not in that order though.
how are the Vikings up there too? Actually, that's top 5 right there.
Yeah, the Vikings.
Somehow Sam Darnold is doing it. I could not tell you how.
Yeah, the Jets
I don't think he
lost.
could tell you how.
The Jets lost to both. This season they lost to both of their like number 1 overall picks that they picked, or their first round picks. I don't think was Sam Darnold. I think he was like 3rd overall, not first. But hilarious. But anyway, we'll recap some games. Dejan, you want to start us off with Bears at Lions on Thanksgiving?
You know how long it's been, bro. Man, how long has it been since the Lions won the Thanksgiving game? A good bit.
7 years.
Yeah, I think it was 7 years. Yeah, and man, it would have been worse if Gibbs didn't fumble, but I'm not putting that against him. He got shouldered right into the ball, so
Dude, he
it's
got turned into a helicopter.
yeah, you can't really blame him. I know if the look on his face, like he was like completely at fault, and it's like, bro, it was a hit. Shit, they still lost because their head coach, who is now fired, doesn't know how to call timeouts.
Yep.
Yeah, they just
Yeah,
sat there and like
apparently-
took the loss.
Wait, Riley, you might actually know more. Because I think I overheard it from you guys talking, but apparently, Caleb Williams, I forgot his last name.
Caleb Williams. Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, he realized the clock after they were already on the field and was like, "Wait, we never called a timeout." And he said, fuck it, let's just run the play.
Well, what? So there.
Well, what was he supposed to do? If he probably thought, okay, the coach wants us to play.
Basically, what happened is that he got the play. Um, there wasn't what it seems like happened is that there wasn't a clear communication between anybody about when they were going to use the timeout.
Which should have
Because
been instantly.
so what happened is that they yes, I agree. Or it depends. So
Wait, yeah, nah,
he
like
got
it's like okay. The problem, yeah, I was gonna say the problem is the setup to like them just not calling timeout. They could have did a quick pass running on the
yeah.
outside,
Yeah,
something.
there
But no, they just like got into position, did some audibles, and then did it. It's like okay,
there were only 4 yards to get into like acceptable field goal range, and even then it's a long field goal. Um they so Caleb Williams gets sacked after a big play, and then in the next play gets sacked. There's 32 seconds on the clock. They have one timeout. You either run the play, you either run like a short pass to the side, step out of bounds, see how much you can get while like only going out of bounds, or you throw over the middle and then call a timeout after the throw over the middle. But you only are trying to get like a small chunkage of yards because they were still like 20 plus yards from the or like 30 yards from the end zone, you know?
yeah, and they were. I think they were that was their third down. Maybe I could be wrong.
The passing play was their third down, but the sack was second. So yeah, they still
That's what I'm saying. They
yeah.
had another play to actually work with.
And the first down was like 1 yard past the field goal spot. So technically they could have reset the downs. So they had 30 seconds, and so instead of calling the timeout, you either call a timeout before you start doing all that, or you call a timeout after you've done one pass over the middle or a couple to the side. Because then you can step out of bounds. Instead of doing that, apparently there wasn't communication between Caleb Williams and the coach on when they were going to call the timeout. So Caleb Williams, thinking, okay, Matt Eberflus, who was the head coach, was going to just call the timeout at some point because he's the coach. Was just doing what he does, where he's like, he changed the play because he saw like something in the defense, and then he takes like 16 seconds off the clock, and then by the time he's done passing the ball, it isn't caught and the game is over. And people like Lions players, everybody was confused because
dude, I saw a video of St. Brown. It was like,
what?
Wait, they didn't call timeout. This is the last play. This is the last play.
Yeah. Terry and Arnold, who is a rookie for the Lions, was like looking at people like, what just happened? Like, is the game over? And yeah, and the announcers, Jim Nance, was like, oh my God, this is disastrous.
Yeah.
It was so funny. I watched that clip. I had to rewatch it like 20 times because I was like, why did he not call a timeout?
It's actually ridiculous.
I have a feeling like the refs like on their side must have been staring at him like, so.
I watched the entire game, but I stopped watching to get like dessert for a couple minutes. So when I sat down was right as Caleb Williams got sacked. And I was so confused. Like they didn't call the timeout, and then the game was over, and I was like, okay, well,
not only do you call a timeout to save on time, it's to recollect your offense. Because they have
when I saw that play,
they were stopped and pushed back. It was like, okay, you need to reorganize yourselves for this next play.
Bro, I looked away from the screen. Like when that play was going down, the clock was just running down. I got up and like grabbed some food because I was like, okay, they're calling a timeout. I'm gonna grab something real quick and be back. No, I look back and it's just over. Caleb Williams was just standing there looking around.
Yeah, he
It
was
was
not pleased.
yeah.
And it was it was a funny game. It was a funny game. Um but yeah, that was that
Bro,
game.
I just thought of this,
Hmm.
bro. It's like when you're playing Madden and you forget about the runoff.
Dude. Oh my god. It really is like that.
Yeah.
It's funny because everybody was saying like all Madden players now know they could have coached that game better than Matt Eberflus. And he got fired the next day. I'm sure he was fired like on the plane ride home. That's what I said. I was like,
Oh,
Oh,
100%.
100%. I would, if I
He
was the
probably
owner,
got
I'd be
fired
like,
while they were on the field.
do something.
dude,
Yeah.
if I was the owner, I would text him like, when you get back, we're gonna have a talk. Like the second the game ended.
Yeah, it's not even a talk. I would be like, hey, when you get back,
Pack
just
it
pack.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then we had Giants Cowboys. Cowboys won. The Giants were
Shocker.
genuine. I watched the whole game. Giants were horrible. Like,
Yeah.
and turns out Drew Lock is not better than Tommy DeVito. They're both equally as bad. Although I guess Drew Lock did put up 20, but the Cowboys defense is also bad.
Mm-hmm. Plus, those were towards the end.
Yeah, because he scored to like go up, and then I think the Cowboys scored again. So
Mm-hmm.
it didn't matter. Like, and also this was one of DeJohn's spreads that he hit.
I got it right.
He got 2 right this week.
How did I get right?
This one and the Broncos game. Cowboys +7, Broncos +9. Also, I forgot to say
Guys,
predictions.
I'm only getting more right.
I know.
He's in
I
his prime, dude.
forgot.
Wait for the season for next season. I'm gonna start off ass again. Don't worry.
I forgot to
Talk
say
to it? I'm sorry.
the predictions for this
Alright, bro.
week was me with 14 correct, Gus with 13 correct, and then Dejan and Eunice with 9 correct.
Mm-hmm.
And just remind me when we're done with the recaps to say the
Standings.
final standings for the whole season, because I wanna run through some of these games. Then we had the Packers blowing out the Tuas. What did you expect? I think I said that it would be a blowout because Tua cannot win in the cold.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then we had the Raiders playing the Chiefs. This game was, I started watching it and then it was boring at halftime and I was like, I'm stopping.
Yeah.
I regret that. Because when I looked at my phone to see who won and I saw everybody pissed off because of the refs again, I was like, what the fuck? What happened?
Yeah. Dude,
Well-
that was so blatant.
So this reminds me also something I wanted to bring up. I hate Chiefs fans. Like, I know like, obviously, but like, Chiefs fans are like conspiracy theorists.
Mm-hmm.
They just like either flat out lie or prove or will not discuss any sort of evidence at all. Like, I saw a TikTok that someone posted that's like kind of a famous TikTok guy, and I commented on the post because he was talking about the Chiefs and the refs and the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
So for those of you who don't know, it was the last drive of the game. The Raiders were coming back and they were within field goal range, but they still had to run the clock down. So they kept running plays to get like a little bit of yardage for a field goal. And the quarterback, now granted, I'm not saying that like this did not happen, because it did happen. The quarterback for the Raiders, Aiden O'Connell, the center snapped the ball early. So Aiden O'Connell was not ready, so he fumbled the ball.
Yeah.
And I was like, and then,
And
but
there was no reason for that center to snap the ball, dude.
no, not at all. Like he said that, I remember hearing an explanation, but I don't remember what it, I
There
think
is no good explanation.
he like heard the cues wrong or something, so he's not coming back next season.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so I, um, but as he's snapping the ball, probably about a second before he snaps the ball, the ref from the top comes down and starts blowing the play dead. And he's signaling that there was a false start. But they don't throw the flag until after the play is over. So the refs talk, and then they change it from a false start to an illegal shift,
Yeah.
and then they count it as a fumble because a false start would have blown the play dead, and it would have been no matter what happened on the play that it goes back to the Raiders. The
Yeah.
thing is that an illegal shift is also a play where you blow the play dead.
Mm-hmm.
So I commented on this guy's TikTok, and I said, and the thing is, I was like, nobody's going to give a shit about my opinion. So who cares if I say my opinion? I'm not making a TikTok about this because it's not really worth my time.
Yeah.
Also, when I make videos like making fun of the Chiefs, all the Chiefs fans come out of the woodwork to like argue with me. So I commented on it, and I said, I cannot believe that Chiefs fans will sit here and tell you that this team is as good as the 2007 Patriots, because I can only think of one game that they've played where they have won, and it has been a good, clean win, and it's been against the Saints. They blew the Saints out.
Yeah.
But even then, the Saints were injured, so you could argue that it was because they were injured, and also the Saints just suck. But every game they've played this season has either come down to the other team has messed up last second, and in a way that's like humorous, or the refs either don't call something that they should call, or they call something that is not called correctly. And everybody in the comments was either saying I was wrong, no evidence to the contrary, or saying that that I was lying about the illegal shift, and that like I had a guy in the comments saying that the ref didn't actually signal for illegal shift, and that, or sorry, for false start, and that he said it after the play, and that I saw a different comment because I was reading through the comments of all the posts. The Chiefs fans, they're stupid. Like they're born probably like 2 years ago. They just got TikTok and they don't know how the NFL works. I'm not kidding. I saw a guy say, not asking out of hate, but asking out of curiosity. He said, wait, isn't an illegal shift a dead ball foul too? And a Chiefs fan, no joke, said, it depends on.
What the fuck does that mean?
He said, it depends. And someone asked him, what do you mean by it depends? And he said, it depends on how much shifting there is. And
it depends on what team it depends on what teams are playing.
So I Googled it. It's a dead ball foul. And so, literally, there were so many people telling him he was a moron. They're like, you're straight up just lying. And no Chiefs fan can both provide actual factual evidence that proves why the Chiefs are good and make a coherent point. Like,
Yeah,
even
I think that's what I'm sorry.
No, it's okay, Deshaun, go ahead. Because
I think that's what I hate the most about everyone who's going behind the Chiefs is like, but like they're what are they? They're 11-1 right now.
yeah,
Back-to-back Super Bowl winners. Okay, have you looked at their wins?
it's like people you'll say it and they'll be like, well, but we're still 11-1, and it's like, are like it, but you're not winning good games, and you're also almost losing to bad teams.
Dude, they should
Yeah,
be
I hate to
terrified
nit
for the
right a little
playoffs. They
bit.
should be
Lions
terrified.
11-1 and Chiefs 11-1 is two different things. We
Yeah.
play bad teams and kill them. You play bad teams and win by
2 points.
2 points?
2
Like
points.
what?
Like I saw no Chiefs fan can like they'll just tell you, oh, you're they'll say quit lying. I'm not lying. Like I told, like, someone told me, they're like, oh, watch the clip again, you can see that he doesn't call until after. I'm like, I have watched the clip 4 times before posting the comment, so I don't look like an idiot. Do you think that I just missed it all 4 of those times? And he's like, no, you're not looking. I'm like, it's on Twitter. Like, it's they make me so mad because they're like people who think that we didn't land on the moon. Because they're like, oh, well, can you provide me any sort of proof as to why that is not true? And they're like, well, that's just what I think. Therefore, it does, like, therefore it is correct. Or like people who think
Dude,
the Earth is flat.
I've debated non-moon landing believers, and dude, let me tell you, it's impossible. It's impossible.
It's like it upsets me.
Because when you prove them wrong and they can't think of any other reason, like they can't call into question like anything else, and they can't use any other argument, they just sit there.
And they still think
They
you're
won't
wrong.
even admit, they won't even admit that they might be wrong. They'll just stop talking and be like, I don't want to argue.
It's so annoying.
It's actually arguing of children.
Yeah.
That's what it is,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
And that's like arguing with a Chiefs fan, because you, even if you want, okay, like and also one thing I want to point out is like the Chiefs did not celebrate when they won. They all, like, Travis Kelce,
Yeah, Kelsey just
walked
basically ran
into
off the field.
Yeah, he walked in the locker room and didn't say anything to anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, I forgot to say this on the last one. No, the one before it, the last one. When the Bills and Chiefs game, my
Yeah.
grandmother my grandmother is a Chiefs fan. And as soon as the Bills won, I sent 9-1.
Dude, that's funny. Hey, she's one of the good ones, but like there are some very stupid Chiefs fans. Like Nick Wright, like he's coherent, but even then his arguments, if you actually pick them apart, don't make sense. He basically just says like, oh, like he has like a bit where he does like Mahomes Mountain, where he ranks quarterbacks.
Oh my god.
And he always puts Mahomes at the top. That's the bit. And
Yeah.
people ask him, why is Mahomes still at the top? He's horrible. And he's like, well, it's Mahomes. It's when you're ranking quarterbacks, we either go by past history or we go by this season only. Obviously, based on past history, Mahomes at the top. If we're going by active quarterbacks.
Yeah.
But by that logic, by past history, Rodgers would be second, or third. Stafford's won a Super Bowl and also thrown for 5,000 yards in a season. Is he third? But those don't hold up. Like Mahomes sucks this season. Rodgers sucks this season. Stafford's been playing okay.
Yeah, Stafford might have to just retire.
I think he should, but I think he should.
I don't know. I think give him one more full season of healthy receivers and see what happens.
I think
The
that
reason I say that is that okay, I don't really pay attention. Is their O line good? Because they have good receivers, but they're like not.
They were out for half the season.
I think their
Oh, were
O line
they?
is good. Yeah, but
They're
even
doing
I
a
don't-
lot better now that they're back. Because
Yeah.
Puka and Cup are out.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, point is, I hate the Chiefs, and they're gonna play. They have an easy win next week too, I think. Or no, wait, it's Chargers, so that might be difficult. I'm still picking the Chiefs, but they have to play the Chargers, the Browns, the Texans, the Steelers, and the Broncos.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh yeah, Bills clinched their division.
yes, they did. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But yeah, so Falcons versus the Chargers. Chargers won by a nose hair, but also the Falcons. Kirk threw 4 interceptions.
He did not wake up dripping.
No, he did. Oh wait, fuck.
You have to take care of. Yeah. Ludacris loves Kirk Cousins, but I think
Well, he didn't wake up dripping, so I had to say Ludacris just loves Kirk Cousins.
Do you remember?
What?
I was okay. Do you remember the big feet, big hands?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Samer, because I hope you're listening, because we already talked about you in the beginning. But yeah, that was obviously not CGI. Okay, we can continue.
Also, I messaged Samer about it. He seems pretty unwilling to change his mind, so the league manager will just have to get involved.
Eunice?
He won't. He won't.
If
He
he
does not
doesn't
care.
if he doesn't,
It is.
that's just a
It does not. It
it's
does not matter to playoffs.
it's a
So I
miscarriage
don't
of
think it
justice.
matters.
It's a miscarriage of justice.
Honestly, but the
Sammer's
thing is,
throwing
it
and
does
could
matter.
still win.
The thing is, it does matter because it directly like affects who
It-
who does the punishment.
That's why I'm pissed off about it. It's not just that Alex is going to get the punishment. I would be upset if it were literally anybody. Like, it's not fair to the people that you're screwing over. You know, you got to put your best effort in. You can't just... by that logic, if Sammer is going to clinch... If Sammer's going to not
Yeah,
try...
what about Alex?
What
What about Alex?
If Sammer isn't going to try, then I don't think Gus, Eunice, or Ollie should try either. Because, like, I think Gus, Eunice, and
Okay.
Ollie should all put people in that are on their bye.
Dude, you know what? I totally could. This game means nothing to me.
Well,
I clinched the 1 seed.
The thing is, though, is that you're all, like, if you did that, you could do that. If fucking Sammer's going to do it, you do it too. But I'm saying that
He's not including anyone on bye, but yeah.
if
I am.
yeah, but Sammer doesn't have anybody on bye, does he?
I do. I could
Yeah.
like legit lose
Gus-
against Alex.
Yeah,
if I
Gus
wanted
has
to.
like 3 people. I just checked. Ollie, or not Ollie, Eunice has like 3 people. By that logic, like, and the thing is, my point is, and I hate bringing this up. I'm sorry if you guys are annoyed. My logic, that by that logic, if we're going to sway who does the punishment, the people who are in the playoffs, they don't care what happens. They can just literally throw and it doesn't matter. That would sway who would get into the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
So it does matter. Like, for
Yeah.
even games that don't like matter in the playoffs, it matters because it's just like, you're swaying other things too. If Sammer did that, then I would say there would be no, like, it's a sham victory, you know.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This sham victory,
Yes.
just for everyone's understanding, so they can also see the point of view that I'm saying. Sammer is throwing right now.
Yes.
The projected scores are 111 for Malik and 105 for Sammer.
It
and
does-
That's him
It
throwing.
it does not matter. I messaged Sammer and he told me he is doing it. Like, it does not matter. The thing is that even if, like, he's still trying to lose. He's trying to affect who. The whole point is that he is trying to affect who does the punishment. It's not just okay. Even if it doesn't work, it's still bullshit. Like, the thing is, you don't know if it's going to work or not. Like, that could have a massive impact. It could have no impact. Sammer still has to put his best foot forward. He could still get into the playoffs, couldn't he?
Yeah.
Well, that's stupid. Like,
if he wins, and you and Alex lose, or not Alex, if you and wait, what are the points for? No, wait. Yeah, if he has a big win, he'll get into playoffs because you guys are similar in points for.
yeah. So I'll be bringing it up to the league manager tomorrow. We'll see what happens.
Sammer is very much a playoff contender.
If Sammer, or if Eunice doesn't want to do anything about it, I'm like, I don't know how you could argue that the punishment would even be like enforceable. Like it's
Yeah.
it's
The chip.
well, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Like I know that it sounds like I'm doing this because it's Alex who would have to do it in that case. I'm not. I don't care what happens to Alex. I'm just if it, I would do that if it were literally anybody else. Like it's just a miscarriage of justice in my opinion. So, anyway,
Yeah, so
Maybe-
a lot of
maybe-
fantasy drama right now.
yeah, I know.
Yeah, maybe I am the.
I also
I
take
don't
fantasy
care
football
is
very
because
seriously.
I'm
Dude, me too. Oh my god.
So
All right, I'll save this for
maybe
after.
I don't care because I'm not making playoffs and I'm not doing the punishment. So maybe that's why I'm in
Dijon,
the point.
you
of
are going
it
to make
doesn't matter.
playoffs though.
I
Dijon, if
do okay.
Sammer's if
Let me
Sammer
rephrase
throws,
for everyone. Let me rephrase for everyone. I need Riley to lose, who is currently favored by 13%.
But that's because
Eunice hasn't set
Eunice
his
didn't
bench.
set his lineup yet.
He hasn't set his shit yet.
And he could grab people from free agency and like
And
whip
Eunice
my
has a
ass.
very high
You're
ceiling,
right, you're right.
and
I'm sorry.
his brother is versing Ollie. Ollie will most likely win
Yeah,
as well.
Ollie does
You're
set
right,
his lineup.
guys. I'm sorry.
So you have
That
a serious
one
shot at
kicker-
winning.
That one kicker they're talking about that's doing zero cozies on bye. You're right. That's changing the whole play.
You're forgetting Eunice beat me, bro.
Yeah.
Guys, his lineup is everyone that's on bye or injured right now.
Dude, Zay Flowers is dog shit anyways. The only big hit is Lamar Jackson.
I'm saying
Even then, he could probably pick up somebody off waivers. We have so many quarterbacks sitting on the free agency.
His quarterback is Geno.
He's gonna drop Geno.
If his quarterback is Geno, if he grabs Darnold or even Tua against the Jets defense and Darnold against
Yeah.
the Falcons defense, that would whip my ass right there. Game over.
Okay.
My season's over.
Okay.
But by that logic,
Okay.
Exactly. The only big hit is Lamar.
yeah, by that
Okay.
logic, I'm just
Next
saying
game.
if Sammer's gonna throw, then I would literally like. I'm just saying if Sammer's gonna throw, then it literally makes zero sense for anyone to try like that is already in playoff contention, and that swings who's in playoff contention.
It does. It does. Because if Sammer throws, that makes it more likely for Dijon. It makes it more likely for everybody else.
But I also spend like hours
Yeah.
every single day thinking about fantasy football.
Yeah. And
So-
Sammer
and I
can
take
still
it-
take it from you if he decides to lock in, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he's not going
didn't
to,
finish.
and I'm going to
He
tell.
won't, yeah.
Didn't finish though. Sorry. Gotta say it again. I need Riley to lose.
Yes,
Eunice's brother to lose.
which I think
That
will
is
happen.
very-
Sammer to lose.
Those
Or
are both
if
entirely
any
possible.
of them win, they all have higher points for than me. That means I also need a gigantic win.
You're playing the bot.
I'm not making playoffs. Yes.
You're playing the bot. Sammer. If Sammer throws, Sammer's losing most likely,
Sarah's going to throw.
and Sammer is
So
going to
Dijon,
throw.
You're banking off these
And
two games,
I am going to.
which are very plausible.
By that logic, I'm just going to tell Eunice about it, and we're going to talk about it. And if Eunice does nothing, I don't think he should be commissioner. Like, the commissioner's got to get involved. Like, commissioner should. I personally think the commissioner needs to switch off every single year, every way. So, or maybe not every single year, but let other people be commissioner.
It drives them crazy. It drives them crazy, bro.
Who? Me?
The commissioners. No. The commissioners. They.
Oh, yeah,
they
they-
become corrupt.
I was gonna say, yeah, they love abusing power. But anyway, to get back on topic, the Bengals lost to the Steelers. Hilarious. I feel bad for Joe Burrow. And I feel bad for some other people too. Like I feel bad for Jamar Chase. But their defense is so bad.
It's
wait.
terrible.
I just remembered. They got cooked by Mr.
Unlimited diarrhea.
Unlimited diarrhea. Then the Texans barely beat the Jags. Also, did you guys see what happened to Trevor Lawrence?
Yeah. Yeah, that was.
They
that was-
suspended that guy for 3 games.
Dude, 3 games is ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
It-
Straight up.
It's
Wait. You're saying that's too many games of
I-
suspension?
I
He
thought
shouldn't be suspended,
I don't know. I think it's a
bro.
that's the thing
I
is
saw
that,
the clip. I saw the clip even in slow mo. It was a late slide.
I was gonna say,
He was
yeah,
already
like,
in form, and the hit isn't even what gave Lawrence the concussion. He hit his shoulder. It's when Lawrence fell back, he hit his head against the turf. There was nothing the
yeah,
defender could have done to stop that.
because
He was
Okay,
already down in tackle form
do
by the
you
time
have the
Lawrence
clip?
started sliding. He
I
can't.
I could pull it up, Deshaun. That's the thing is like it's a late hit, so it's really hard to judge.
It was a late slide, bro.
Or sorry, it's a late slide. That's what I meant to say. Uh, and I think also it looked like it was a fake or something. Like it's like
Mhm.
Caleb fake slid.
Dude, hold on. Let me take this. Let me go on a little rant real quick, okay?
I got the
I think, bro,
I
if
got
the
the clip
league
pulled
really
up.
cares, all right, bet. Bro, if the league really cares about QB safety, they would start fining quarterbacks for fake sliding.
They should
The
totally do
defense
that.
is supposed to be aggressive. They are supposed to hit you hard. If you are faking a slide, you are taking advantage of the one time the defense won't absolutely throw themselves at you.
All right,
Like
can you
when you start faking slides, that defense can't trust that you're going down, and they're gonna come at you with full force and hit you harder, putting you more likely of getting like hurt.
can you
That
slow mo this, or is that not possible?
I can.
There's probably slowed down clips,
You could slow mo it.
No, there's no doubt that Trevor
but yeah,
represents.
it's a serious problem, and they should definitely start making a rule where quarterbacks can't be fake sliding.
Yeah, like I heard this on
Represents that. No.
Did you guys see that?
Oh, replay one more time.
Or you want me to go slower? I'll go slower.
No, I just wanted to see it again.
Represents.
The defender was already falling forward. He literally hit it like. Look at him put his hands up
This
and
is
everything.
yeah, this guy.
Yeah, look.
Yeah, he's
He's
he
already
doesn't
going down.
Yeah.
Look how late that slide was. He was already in. Look at him put his hands up and everything. He was not targeting him. Yeah, look. He hit his shoulder.
Yeah. It looks like there's some Let me just go back here. No, the helmet's definitely hit though.
I mean, but look at you saw him
But
trying to
yeah.
pull his head out of it.
That's the thing though, is that
He was
Just say
falling
it, bro,
forward. There's only so
one
much you
more
can
time.
Oh,
Dude,
do. He was
I'm
falling
sorry.
forward. What else could you do?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
one more time.
Yeah, because we're talking about
Go to one time,
suspension here, so I literally need to analyze the fuck out of this. This is the last time, my bad.
He was
Okay.
keeping his head up. He wasn't
No,
charging
I'm gonna
it
keep it a
or
sack.
anything.
I'm gonna keep it a stack. I think it might be also because how slowed down we made it. I think it's just momentum wise, the impact was worse, and it made everyone think, "Oh, that's obvious, helmet to helmet." I'm gonna keep it a stack. I know you're saying you see helmet to helmet. I think the guy's shoulder hit Lawrence's helmet. It's because I can't see the other angle of that, like a better view to see if it was helmet to helmet.
Yeah.
But the guy kind of, like Gus said, he definitely hit shoulder.
Yeah, dude, I saw like the super slow mo. The helmets did hit, like they hit the side of each other,
Yeah.
but he was not aiming to hit his head. He was pulling
Yeah.
away. But in that course of action, like look how slowed
And-
down we have the clip.
exactly.
Look how
We
slow we
had
had
to
that
slow
clip,
it
and look how
down
quick
that
it still
much.
happened.
Yeah.
And it still happened fast, bro. What was he gonna do? He was falling forwards. He was
Yeah.
leading into the guy. He was ready to make a tackle.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I think we need to penalize quarterback. That's the thing is like and there's a lot of quarterbacks who will play the sideline a lot. You know, Mahomes and Josh Allen,
Yeah.
like they play the sideline a lot because they know if they get hit, like when they look like they're about to go out of bounds, they're gonna get a flag and they're
And
going
they're
to
taking advantage. They're taking
yeah.
advantage of something that's there for their safety.
That's what I was gonna say. Is the sideline is kind of hard to penalize, but I think if a quarterback fake slides, they should fine him. Fine him, flag him, penalize him. Like it
Yeah. Like there should be a
Also,
big penalty for that, dude.
I know why they slide, but if anything, the best course of action is to have them not slide.
Yeah.
I heard
Toughen.
the best course of
I don't.
action was to have them try to go for the guy's legs. Like
No,
when the quarterback's ready to go down, just go down and aim for a guy's legs.
Yeah.
no, that's what I'm saying. Like, no, most people when they tackle are going down for like the hip leg area. So them
Yeah.
sliding is just dropping their head to where you're aiming.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Don't have a QB slide, and it would be better. I like what someone said. It was like as soon as that QB passes that scrimmage, he is now a running back.
Mm-hmm.
You should be treated like one. I'm going to fucking ram your ass
I agree.
Yeah.
down. Toughen up your QBs. Make them not slide. 'Cause all you're doing is dropping them to ample point to
Stop
get
letting it
ahead.
scramble so much.
Yeah,
How about that? Stop designing so many plays that involve the quarterbacks running if you really want to protect them.
yeah. And if your QB really needs to run, tell him run out of bounds.
Yeah.
Don't.
Go for the slide line. Slide early.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't
Fuck the
slide
first down,
late.
dude. If it costs you your head.
Bro, yeah. I don't know what down that was, but if it wasn't like
The first down was
third.
not worth.
Wait a second.
any
My bad. It's
situation.
that didn't even happen in like the fourth quarter where it's like, oh, we need this first.
No, that happened pretty early on.
Yeah. Take the 3 yards, go down.
Yeah.
You do not need to make a big play.
Yeah, I
You
completely
are
agree.
not the running back.
And then the slide in that situation, anyways. I don't know.
Yeah.
But like that's what I mean. It's like you're dropping your head right into where everyone's aiming to go for a tackle.
It was the second quarter and it was second down.
Yeah. Why are you like you don't need that first down?
Yeah. So
It's
the
whatever.
the Texans barely squeeze out a win, and the Vikings win by literally 1 point. Horrible game. Fuck you, Aaron Jones. Because you fumbled the ball and lost me points in fantasy.
Oh my
But then
god,
what was
everything
happening-
was against you this week.
Dude, and I spent so much time worrying about Brock Purdy that I didn't even think that the snow would have been a factor. And I was like, George Kittle's so reliable in all conditions that it doesn't matter.
Nope.
Nope! 1.7 points.
Mm-hmm.
I should have put in Hunter Henry.
Yes, you should have.
And I literally was like, oh yeah, I'm going to do it. And then I was like, nah, I'm not going to do it. George Kittle, because that's the thing is, George Kittle, it doesn't matter who's throwing to him. He is good. Like, he's one of the best tight ends in the league right now. But
yeah.
that winter, like that, did you guys watch the game or see any clips of the snow?
Yeah.
Dude, the snow was so bad. It wasn't, I was talking to a couple Bills fans. I thought it wasn't supposed to start snowing till halftime. Somebody said it wasn't supposed to snow at all. Like the snow would have already been south of them by the time the game started.
Damn.
So, I didn't know that. The Colts barely beat the Patriots by 1 point.
Yeah, what happened?
Dude,
later?
what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, Gus, I'm sorry.
It was, oh my god, dude, Drake May did so good. Hunter Henry is getting CTE on the field out there with all those hits. Fuck, dude, he basically died for that one catch. Oh my! And then what do you do? Like in the last 30 seconds, they score a touchdown and they take the lead by 1 point. What do you do? Drake May had 12, bro. Drake May had 12 seconds to run him up the field. He got him midfield.
Mm-hmm.
Hail Mary range, right?
Mm-hmm.
They don't call a Hail Mary.
Didn't they go for like a 65-yard kick or something?
I wasn't even watching, but they didn't even go. They didn't go for a Hail Mary.
Wait. So they went for the world record.
Yeah, they went for like an insane
What type of
field.
kicker does the Patriots have?
I don't know.
Not that kind of kicker.
Did bro have a run up of like 10 seconds? Like what they?
Dude, Drake May, crazy arm strength, crazy athleticism. You're not letting him throw the ball like you've been doing like every other like week. Bro,
Yeah. I would have gone
I
for the
don't
Hail
get what
Mary
this
too.
I don't get what this play calling has been. It's just so weird. It's so close, but we still lose.
I was gonna ask, how do you
It
feel
sucks to
about?
watch. It sucks to watch.
I was
No,
gonna
go
ask,
ahead.
how do you feel about the coaching staff this year? Because they're all new.
I know. It sucks to watch, and I think some of the stuff they do is like iffy and questionable to me. But I just, I don't know, man. We need to wait till next year. We just have to wait till next year to
Yeah,
know.
you
I'm
gotta.
telling you, bro, the
We
year
have to
after
see what
next
they
is
do over the off
is the
season.
Patriots year. I'm telling you, the year after next is the Patriots year.
I think
We'll see, because I still don't know if this coaching staff is that good. I feel like
I
they're
Hey,
a lot of the play calling
you
is
know how
just
they can
not
get
good, bro.
fired with though? I
guys,
can tell you right now how they can get fired.
it was a
Trade
68-yard field
May
goal.
for fucking Rodgers.
A
Oh my
68-yard
god,
field goal.
Deshaun, that would be horrible.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I think that next year the Patriots are going to be good and like just barely like they might be the 7th
We
seed.
might be 500.
No, I think you will be above that. I think they'll be like 9 and 8, 10 and 7. I don't like and they might just
Wait, you're kind of. I'm sorry. No, I don't believe that at all.
I do.
Actually,
I think they'll be like
You're-
they'll be 9
you're-
and 8. There'll be people talking about them potentially be the 7th seed, but they just won't have like this kind of rebuild takes
A long time.
a couple years. So I think next year we'll be talking about, oh, they had a crazy game against this team. They had a crazy game against this team. They're going to beat the Bills one time. And then they'll be like 9 and 8, and we're like, okay, are they going to get in the playoffs? And they just don't get in the playoffs as the 7th seed because some other shit happens with other teams, you know?
Bro's
Yeah, no, I was
predicting the
gonna say-
entire season next year for us, bro.
And I'm right.
It's like- in my eyes, there's too many. Well, I don't know exactly what's going to happen, obviously, but there's too many good potential teams that I don't see the Patriots, Broncos, Chargers. Bengals just got to get it together. What the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
And then you got obviously they're not going to just fall apart in a year. Steelers, Ravens, Texans.
But the thing is,
that's I'm at 7. That's why I'm like I don't know.
here's the thing. Here's the difference between their teams and our teams. Their teams are established, already good and improving. Our team
It's the
is
first year.
young. It's young. We're still drafting. So by the time we become a team, everybody's gonna be young. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is like coming up for this is like establishing what the team's going to be for the next however many years. Like if this is like successful.
Yeah.
That's why I'm worried about this coaching staff, because these draft picks are gonna, if it puts us in a good position, it'll keep us good for a long time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think it will take another 2 years of drafting, but then by that 3rd year of Drake May's career, they're gonna be good. Good enough to win 10, 11, 12 games.
Yeah, stay healthy, build around him, pick up that O-line, work on the defense, get him a receiving core for the love of God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of potential upside.
Yeah. But I'm gonna try to just go through the rest of these. The Jets blew the largest lead in Aaron Rodgers' career.
Bro, I saw that lead. I looked at my brother with the straightest face and I said, watch them still lose.
They
I
did.
had zero doubts the entire game.
Technically, they are still in playoff contention, but that's only a formality.
Mm-hmm.
No team with nine fucking losses is gonna get in.
Yeah.
At least not in. It's been done before, but
Mm-hmm.
that was a long time
It's not
ago.
gonna be them.
Yeah, it's not in the AFC East, and like not in the AFC even. You know.
I don't know how. Wait, don't we have the same record as the Jets? Yeah, we're eliminated and they're not.
You're 3-10. They are 3-9 because they had their bye week earlier than you did.
They had it before
You're
us,
on
so
bye
next
this
week.
week.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, next
for them
week.
it's next week. Yeah.
Next week they're done.
I don't really like late buys.
Now Aaron Rodgers did said,
neither.
I do because it's good for the health of the player, but it's bad for the watcher. So
Yeah, dude. Like, what am I gonna do, bro? What am I gonna do this Sunday? There's no Drake May. Dude, I talk
You know
about
what you
him
can
so
do this
much.
Sunday?
I talk about him. Dude, I watched so many clips of his, bro.
Mm.
What am I gonna do this Sunday?
He fiends on Drake May Lovers page.
Yeah, no, dude, it's
I'm Drake May
hilarious.
Lover's #1 lover.
Oh,
But
dude.
no, Sunday you can watch Chiefs' second loss.
Eh, No, that's not the
True.
same.
I'm excited for that. Um. So yeah, the Jets suck. Aaron Rodgers. He said he's gonna be the starter. Moving forward for the rest of the season. So this is Aaron Rodgers' curtain call. Commanders blew out the Titans. What else did you think was going to happen? The Bucks and the Panthers went to overtime, and
Crazy game, bro.
that was awesome. They and then the Panthers, Chuba Hubbard. He I feel bad for him because he's good, and he fumbled in overtime when they were already in field goal range.
Yeah.
And the Bucks, I was like, okay, but maybe the Bucks can still go 3 and out, and the defense just crumbled. Like it was over. And the Rams barely beat the Saints. The Eagles, the score does not reflect how lopsided this was, especially in the second half. Lamar tried to jump over somebody, and he got like stopped midair. He is not Josh Allen. That's all I'll say. He is not Josh Allen. And I'm glad Eunice isn't here because I can shit on Lamar as much as I want.
You'll see Henry get clipped.
Oh, by Cooper DeJean too. That was awesome.
Yeah. I've been seeing that all over my TikTok, bro.
Dude,
Bro,
that was awesome. Saquon.
why? Okay. Oh yeah, nah, I forgot. We're still on the Eagles Ravens. So
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Deshaun? It was about
I
the
was
Bells.
about to, yeah.
Basically it was.
I knew Saquon would still tear it up, bro.
Oh yeah,
It
me
doesn't
too.
matter who he's going against.
Yeah, he is. I don't think they're gonna give it to a running back because they didn't give it to CMC last year.
Yeah.
And
But dude,
when was the last time a running back was MVP? I'm looking
couldn't
it up
tell you.
right now. I think it was a long time ago.
It was Barry.
No, it wasn't. It was 2012 Adrian Peterson
He
with the
fucking
Vikings.
deserves one though.
Saquon does, but I don't think they're going to give it to him because they didn't give it to CMC last year, and CMC had like an insane year. And
It's probably going to Lamar or Allen. When
yeah.
Burrow should be talked about. Should be talked about.
It sucks because Burrow is so
May should be
good.
like in the front runner, honestly.
They don't give it to rookies. I honestly think Drake May should be an offensive
a damn
player of
shame.
the year. But yeah, they don't give it to
He should
rookies.
be. That's a damn shame.
But yeah, the Eagles in the first half it was pretty even, but then in the second half it was all Eagles basically. That is literally, I said this on the podcast last week. That is how all their games go.
And the thing is, the Eagles aren't even like a good second half team. Usually, that's where they start to slow down. But that Barkley just comes alive.
Yeah. So
He'll just carry them for the remainder of the game in that fourth quarter.
yeah. So it was okay. It was an okay game though. But also Lamar stat padding scored a
Yeah.
garbage time touchdown. They won't. It's bullshit. They won't let Josh Allen stat pad. So
Who's they, bro? Who's they?
Sean McDermott, the head coach.
Yeah.
Because I was like, man, keep him in and let him score a few touchdowns. Like even though we already know we're gonna win, like they pulled him out. I was like, like
I mean, yeah, CMC got hurt, bro. You don't want him out in a snow game.
CMC got hurt in the dude, that was brutal. And so did they have 2 running backs on IR. So let's talk about
Mason got hurt too in the same game, didn't he?
yeah. 6 weeks.
That's terrible.
6 weeks. It's a 6. So let's talk about the 49ers versus the Bills, the OJ Simpson Bowl. It was amazing. For the Bills. Josh Allen. God, this game was so good. Okay. So Josh Allen throws the ball to Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper can't get any further, so he laterals it to Josh Allen, and Josh Allen dives and hits the pylon for a touchdown. And it was beautiful. It counted as 2 touchdowns. It counted as a passing touchdown and a receiving touchdown.
Mm-hmm. Not in the game, by the way.
Yeah,
Uh,
not points wise in the game.
yeah, no,
Fantasy though.
Yeah.
in fantasy and in his like stats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But man, it was so good. And the 49ers, it was just a cold. They could not do anything in the cold. They're too injury riddled for anything to matter.
They're brittle, dude. They're a glass cannon.
They fumbled 3 times.
That's insane.
It was hilarious, dude. Also, like this score could have been higher, but there was like holding on a kickoff return for a touchdown from the Bills.
No fucking way.
Yeah. Or sorry, it wasn't a kickoff return, it was a punt return for a touchdown. There was holding and then they like made it go back, and it's funny, Mitch Trubisky threw like 1 pass for 4 yards and he tried to do a QB draw and he lost 4 yards. He's so bad, it's so funny. But it was a good game
He's
for
gonna be playing in the Super Bowl for you.
Dude, I would kill myself. Dijon, what were you going to say about the 49ers, the Bills?
Two things. The first one was during the clip that you sent of like that whole touchdown happening
Yeah.
with Josh Allen in the lateral. Is that Collinsworth? He kept just saying no.
He's like,
no.
no, because they let him get away with it. It's insane. Like,
Yeah. And then afterward proceeds to
bring up the Chiefs.
yeah. It's like, bro, shut the fuck up, please, bro.
Also, in the post-game press conference, Josh Allen was sitting next to Amari Cooper, and he said something about like the guys are just filling in the holes, and Amari Cooper was like, "Hey, bro, pause." And Josh Allen was like, "Okay, what?
Oh
Okay,
shit!
bro.
3 things actually. I forgot something.
Go ahead."
The second thing was
He's
man,
nuts.
no, whoever. I guess the entire coaching staff and fucking the GM too. Fuck him too. For putting CMC in that situation in a snow game.
Yeah,
Right off injury.
He had-
Are you high?
he has Achilles tendonitis in both legs. Like, it's so stupid.
Potentially just ruined his career.
Oh, his career,
because-
yeah, that was
Yeah.
brutal.
Because you're like, yeah, no, put him in.
Yeah, that was
We need to come back. We need to make playoffs, bro.
Yeah, I don't think he's ever gonna be. There's no way he's gonna be like. There's no way he's gonna bounce back to how he was.
He will never be the same player again. It's sad,
No,
honestly.
no. It is.
The Monday Night Football, the game that
I
lost
wasn't
me,
done.
my fan. Oh, sorry, Deshaun, go ahead.
Yeah, I have one more thing to say.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, you meat writers, by the way. Of course, Josh Allen will put himself up for fucking fantasy. Think
Yeah.
about it like this: if you knew you were about to ball out, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, Chris Collinsworth had him in fantasy, and then Eunice was like, "Isn't that illegal?" He's not betting on it.
Betting, yeah,
Yeah, it's just
betting.
fantasy. He's probably doing fantasy with the other guys in the Bills. Like it's funny.
I don't know. It definitely is sus though. Hold on, no, because if Chris Collinsworth and the players are doing it, what makes you think the refs aren't doing it in like money leagues?
Oh, they definitely are.
Because they're
Oh,
all
yeah,
doing it
no,
in money leagues. That's where it raises the question. Like,
Yeah, they are.
everybody's doing fantasy, including the people running the game.
No,
yeah,
the ref shouldn't be able to do it.
like I had to bring this up again. I forgot which week it was, but when Mahomes walked to take a QB knee,
Oh, against the Falcons, yeah.
yeah, everyone was like
Minus
oh my
the
goodness.
rushing yards, yeah, or minus
Yeah.
yards, yeah. Oh.
And minus the rushing yards for the parlay, and everyone's like, "What the fuck?"
Uh-huh.
He must have done it on purpose.
He's point shaving.
And it could have been coincidental, but Riley did bring up a great point of like, no, he just wanted to shave off more time because if you did the math, they needed more time to be shaved off than
Yeah.
just straight up taking the knee.
Yeah. But next we have the game that lost me fantasy. I hate you, Jameis Winston.
Hey, did you see the after?
when he said like he's like, I want the Lord to deliver me from from
Oh my
from
god.
pick sixes. Dude, that was so funny. Oh
How
my
did he get 2?
dude. He had 3 interceptions.
Hey,
had-
and he was still the highest scoring quarterback in fantasy.
He is one of 3 quarterbacks in NFL history to throw for 500 yards on Monday Night Football. The other 2 are Tom Brady and Mahomes.
Hey, and why is nobody involving him in the GOAT discussion?
2 rape allegations, by the way. 2 rape allegations.
Whoa, whoa, wait.
Man.
I thought, no way, dude.
I
No
brought
way.
it up.
Wait,
I brought it up like 5 weeks ago.
on Winston?
Yeah, because as soon as the starters switched over from Deshaun Watson to Winston, I was watching a TikTok and
Okay, I must have gotten the names confused because I had no idea Winston was.
he
Yeah.
had one
I think
from
I just chalked it
college.
up to like, oh, he must be talking about the other guy.
He had one from college that he and I kept bringing it up. Nobody like so he had one from college that's like kind of disputed, like he settled it pretty quickly, so it's like whatever. Then he had one from like when he started playing in the NFL where he like violently attacked an Uber driver.
What the fuck?
And he said like, "Oh, that couldn't have happened because I was never." Now, granted, I haven't done a lot of research into this. This is just like what I got from like doing quick Google searches and reading a couple articles. But he said like he wasn't even near the Uber driver, but his best friend testified in court that he saw him get in the Uber.
Yikes.
Yeah, so it's hard for me to be like, when I see Jameis Winston do something cool, I'm like, I don't know if he's actually a rapist or not, but like, because he never got
Right.
convicted. But like,
Maybe that's why he's so religious.
I was gonna say he could have also been like one of those ones where he's like, okay, I'm gonna get like super religious to like make up for it, because there are people like that.
Oh, of course.
Maybe Deshaun
He
Watson
definitely
needs to
seems
take
like the type
notes.
because- Yeah, it makes him a lot more entertaining.
Yeah, but Bo Nix,
Oh my God, they added a new monkey in Balloons TD6.
what does it do?
Bo did not just.
I don't know. I don't.
Because I
I
updated
need
the
to
game,
unlock
but
it.
I didn't play it
Holy
yet.
shit, dude! This
You know
is
what?
massive.
I'm re-downloading it. Bucket.
Alright, I'm sorry for the distraction.
No, it's okay. I'm switching over to the
Actually,
next
everyone,
week
yeah,
schedule.
Everyone listening, get Balloons TD6.
It's so fun.
Dude, it doesn't change the magic knowledge skill tree.
Okay, so
It doesn't.
Like, you know, the knowledge tree?
Yeah.
It doesn't affect the magic one.
before
What's the monkey?
we do predictions,
You're
Yeah.
not talking about the mer monkey, are you?
Yeah.
The mer monkey? That's been out.
This is my first time playing it in like 6 months.
Man, I saw it on a YouTube short, dude.
Oh.
It can spawn like smaller versions, like more mer monkeys. I'm pretty sure.
my fingers don't feel tingly anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have it unlocked.
That's weird. He said it could fluctuate, like it can go up and down. Oh my god! When I
Oh.
saw my doctor, the first thing he said to me, because maybe I told you guys this before, his brother-in-law is a Bills fan, so he's been to like several Bills games, and
No way.
he said like in Buffalo too, and so he told me, he's like, the first thing he said to me when he walked in was, "Did you watch the game yesterday?" Because this was Monday, and I was like, "Of course I did. It was awesome." Anyway, so this is the season-wide predictions. In first place is me, with 133 total correct predictions. In second place is a two-way tie between Dejan and Gus, with 121 correct
bad.
predictions. And then in a not very distant, he's down by 3, place is Eunice with 118 correct predictions. So it's Eunice's fault because he constantly picks, like, I will tell him in the episode, don't do that. Off camera,
Yeah, like he's trying to throw.
yeah, off camera, we'll talk about it, and I'll say, Eunice, stop doing that. He won't stop. So, so
He just loves the game, bro. You gotta respect it.
yeah. So I was gonna say we got to come up with some kind of like trophy for the person with the most correct, or some kind of something to do next year maybe, or at the end of this year for the most correct predictions.
Yeah.
So now let's get to predictions. Eunice did not send me his, so I'll get his off camera. But Gus,
Wait,
if
no,
you...
it's in the it's in Yelling Hour.
Oh, really? I didn't say. Hold on, let me look.
What are the predictions? There's no like.
Oh, I didn't see. Yeah, my bad.
But like, who is
The
he actually
image?
picking?
The image.
The highlighted
Yeah.
teams. The highlighted
The
teams.
highlighted.
Oh, okay.
Of course, he picks Chargers over
Chiefs. Yeah.
Chiefs. So
He's still doing it.
that is stupid.
He's still doing it.
And I'll read his
Oh,
explanation a little bit later. I'll write these down later. Anyway, so to start us off, we have the Packers versus the Lions on Thursday
down,
night
baby.
football. Dejan, what do you think about this game? And give
Alright.
us your spread, as always.
Keeping it a stack. All right. This one is going to be
Keep
close.
it a stack with me, G.
This one's going to be close. Kill yourself. This one's going to be close.
I agree.
It was, as we said earlier, our defense, man. We play hard, so it's understandable that some injuries are going to happen, but that's a lot of injuries. So, that's obviously going to affect our defensive side. Offensive, still the same, you know. And obviously, I'm saying Lions are going to win. It's definitely going to be a close one.
Right.
But once again, I get most of my information from Instagram, and Instagram is a lot of people, you know, they're fans, so they voice their opinions even though they're wrong, you know.
Sure.
He said
Sure.
that the reason why the Lions are going to win, bro didn't even bring up the amount of injuries we have on defense. He was like, golf is so bad that they would have to completely rely on the running game. And he brought up the Texans game where he threw 5 interceptions.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, okay. But hear me out. You guys suck defensively. I haven't been paying much attention to the Packers, but y'all let the Jags score 27 points on you? Really? The Jags? Okay. Our last game, we won by 10. You guys are still mad because of flags.
Yeah,
So
but
I
that was
think
a divisional game, so.
yeah, I think that's just bringing it over to this next game where you want a lot out of Love, and magically for some reason, because he hasn't thrown interceptions, they're acting like he's God again. That's the minimum you want from a QB.
Yeah, but he's been doing exceptional in every other department, which is why this is big.
Right.
And I'm saying, I completely believe that our offense will dominate, that it will definitely help out on the defensive end. Oh, what's up?
We're recording, Eunice.
Oh, I apologize.
Would you like to join, or are you...
He has risen.
Yeah, there's no way you guys were making necromancer jokes.
We did
No.
not. I said it was in poor taste, or I thought it was in poor taste. So I was all I said was Eunice had a personal matter to attend to.
Oh, I'm sorry. Gus caught me so off guard with the "he has risen" joke. That's why I'm like, there's no fucking way they picked
Yeah, no.
that low of hanging fruit.
Also, Eunice, we literally just started predictions.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I can join in for a second. If you don't mind, can I take like 10, 20 seconds to talk about my game from last week?
Oh yeah. Well, let Dijon finish.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know I
was in
cut
the
him
middle.
off.
Also, Eunice, check
No, you're good.
I saw. You
Okay.
fucker.
We'll talk about that after.
But like, I hate to say it like this, but you guys are bringing notable games against bad teams. 49ers are a bad team. They are. Dolphins are a bad team. They are. The Bears are also bad. I can't say much because, we almost went into OT with them. So, but divisional game.
Yeah. Yeah.
I am saying the Lions offensively will be better than what the Packers can do offensively.
I agree.
And I feel like I just dumbed down football by saying it like that. I'm just, I think I'm talking too much. Lions are obviously going to win in my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I see us losing is because of the amount of injuries we have on defense. I know it was the Bears, but when we subbed, I forgot who that was. Was that a defensive end? I forgot. For
The
that
guy
one
that
play and he got a sack. Hey, our backups might just be good enough to pull it off. So, yeah. Jordan Love, get ready for him to throw another interception. Kirby, he's a god with picks. I don't know why they just kind of gravitate towards him.
that's
Yeah.
that good awareness.
Maybe they think he's a wide receiver. So, but yeah.
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 What's it
Wait,
called?
Dijon, Lions by how much?
Oh,
Sorry to cut
let's
you off,
see.
Eunice.
You know what? Let's just say 3 for this one because
Okay. All right. Now, Eunice, tell us what you thought about that Ravens game.
Mr. God, I'm gonna get to special teams, but I'm just gonna start with like the big two, offense and defense. I have zero complaints about offense. I have zero complaints about defense. I was so proud of our defense. Jalen Hurts didn't even get 120 yards total.
Passing?
but Barkley
You
though.
didn't have to.
I mean, to be fair, Barkley he got 100, yeah, but I mean,
Against your
I mean,
so-called great rush defense.
yeah, I mean, I'm still proud of it, honestly. I wasn't really that upset by it, considering, like, I want to say a third of those yards came from 2 snaps towards, like, the fourth quarter-ish. I'm not really too mad about that. Like, one mistake that turned into 20 yards, like, when we were already, like, all right, we're pretty much losing this game. I don't know. I'm probably just, like, underthinking it, I guess, if there's a word for that.
Uh-huh.
But nah, I'm not
We
really
call
mad
it
at her.
hoping.
Also, one thing I'd like to point out, Jalen Hurts has 12 rushing touchdowns this season. Without spoiling anything, if you guys already know, guess how many of those are from just the tush push?
Um,
All of them?
Very
no,
close.
he got one. That was that a tush push against the Ravens? It was like 3 yards.
They counted it.
Okay. In that case, I have no clue. If
9.
they're counting 3-yarders. Nah.
9
Oh, Lord.
are from the tush push.
Also, like,
All 9 of those could have gone to Barkley, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Should have.
Yeah.
did it matter to you?
Huh?
didn't matter though. I feel like even without those, he was still dropping like 30 points a
Oh
week.
no, I'm not even talking about my fantasy. I just want Barkley to break like every record. I love him so much.
I like Saquon.
Yeah, I like him. He's a fucking dog.
But yeah,
He's my favorite person. He's my favorite person to watch, excluding Drake May, like in the league right
I'm
now.
gonna say,
Drake May Sunday. Eunice,
um,
what do you think about this
what's it
Lions
called?
game? Or
Oh, I
Tucker.
wasn't done.
Tucker. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was not done.
You go ahead.
But I just want to wrap up at least on those other two things I was talking about. I'm not mad at our defense; they played great. I'm not mad at our offense; they played great. Lamar had that 60-yard run, which was sick as fuck. Special teams, Tucker, man, it hurts.
Pack it up,
Like,
bro.
no, like genuinely, like the reason it actually, like, I'm not mad. It's like a sad thing, just because he was the one that was there day one when I got into football for the first time.
Mm.
So it just is sad, you know. It's like old Yeller, and I'm not stupid.
Is it really?
That's genuinely how it fucking feels. Yeah, because he was the one consistent my entire life watching the Ravens. You know,
Right.
because like I got into the Ravens Ray Lewis's retirement year, like and stuff like that. And Joe Flacco was nothing special. He was just an average QB with an amazing defense that got him all the way to the end. He was like Eli Manning, but for the AFC.
Oh, don't fucking talk about him.
Would you believe me if I told you that wasn't intentional, like against
I
you?
do believe it. I do believe it. It still stings.
The scar fucking itches every time. But no, it's just sad, you know, like one of your favorite, like, because like you, he's literally on the Mount Rushmore for the Ravens, and he was a kicker. Like that is an impressive feat, like for anybody. And I know he's gonna Hall of Famer, all that stuff. It's just it hurts. It's sad.
Yeah.
But that being that, the Lions game, I personally agree with most of what I heard from VJ. Fun game, close game, competitive as fuck. Lions had some hiccups against the Bears. Injuries are hurting them like crazy. The backups are doing a decent job, but honestly, in some positions, even the backups are hurt. Like there are like fourth strings in some positions right now on defense.
Yeah, it's bad over there.
And you saw that like happen like in the Lions Bears game last week. Lions had a dominant first half defensively. Some injury bugs came in. Zadarius Smith got taken out and stuff, and then Bears started taking control the second half. And that was a division game against a meh team. Now they're going into a division game against a bare minimum divisional round playoff team game.
A team that's been a team that's improved a lot since the last encounter.
Yeah, for real. Like Jordan Love really got his act together these last 2 weeks. I'm not gonna lie, like he's a lot more patient, a lot more like in control mentally. I don't know. I think the Lions are super injured against a Green Bay team that's arguably in their prime of the season.
Yeah.
As much as I hate saying it, I think I just will give this to Green Bay just because Lions are showing some levels of inconsistency in a team that's showing less levels of those inconsistencies just right now defensively.
Right.
And you know, defense wins games at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gus, what do you think here?
I think it's really tough to call because the Lions have slightly regressed due to injuries and the Packers slightly improved. So this is just it's going to be such a tougher matchup. But I mean, Dan Campbell's going to pull something out of his ass. This Lions grid is just insane. It seems like it doesn't matter who the opponent is. It's just the ability to bend and not break. You know what I mean? Their whole motto. It's been working out so well for them. They've just been able to pull it off when they need to, and I think this is going to be another case of that. They have this incredible ability to just hold on. So I think I'm going to give it to the Lions.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna give it to Lions in a pretty close one. You guys are everything you guys said about both teams is right. I just think that the Lions' offense is like a hair more like high powered,
It
those like
is. They're
big
just nuclear, bro.
explosive plays. Jamison Williams, that looked a little Josh Allen-y when he hurdled over that guy. Um, and yeah, like it's just both teams are really good. Both teams are literally locks for the playoffs, but
Mhm.
I'm gonna give it to the Lions. It's also home for the Lions, and I don't know. They're they they have so much momentum right now,
They
Yeah.
do.
and
Not to mention,
They really got the whole state.
but
yeah.
Just
I genuinely see this coming down to a game-winning field goal from Jake Bates.
Yeah.
I could totally see that.
You're not
I love
crazy
Bate.
in the slightest for even considering that. Like, that's like realistically, that's the most
I
probable.
mean, we've seen it happen already.
It's like what, like
Yeah.
3 times this season?
Yeah, like last time they played each other, the Packers and the Lions, Jordan Love got hurt mid-game,
Yeah.
and he couldn't move around,
Yes.
So I think he threw 2 interceptions or an
He
interception in
threw
that
a
game.
pick 6
Pick-
and an interception.
Okay. Yeah, I think that was mostly due to mobility issues. So
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to the Lions, but like I said, I genuinely believe it's going to be a Jake Bates. No, actually, either Jake Bates or whoever the Packers kicker is, field goal. Game winner.
Yeah.
Although, they have a better kicker now, so yeah. I could see it going either way.
I just want to say 2 things real quick.
Uh-huh.
One, as much love as I have for Josh Allen and his skills,
Oh boy.
if we're talking about hurdles, you know damn well you have to say Barkley.
Well, Josh
or
Allen
Antonio,
just
or Antonio Brown. Your pick.
Josh Allen has done it like more. Like yeah, I like okay, Barkley had that one hurdle that was very flashy, but
Very flashy. That shit is going in history books.
it's already they added it to Madden like immediately after it
Yeah,
happened.
they did.
So
They also added a frame of it into the NFL Hall of Fame.
I mean it is awesome, but I like there's also like Josh Allen just has more. That's just what he's known for, Barkley is going to be
But-
known for that now, but Josh Allen has been known for that for a couple of years now. So
That's why I brought up
I get
also
it. Josh
Antonio
Allen,
Brown.
Josh Allen will be known for hurdling.
And-
Saquon will be known for that hurdle.
yeah,
That's why
exactly.
I also brought up Antonio Brown.
Antonio
the guy
Brown-
that hit it pretty much every fucking game, like it was his catchphrase.
But Antonio Brown is known for the time that he quote unquote hurdled a guy off of a punt return or a kickoff return, except he didn't hurdle him, he just kicked him in the face.
Yeah, did you see what I sent you?
Was it on Instagram?
So Lamar did the same shit where he kicked the guy in the face. Antonio Brown reposted it and said something about like that's exactly how I would do
Oh
it too.
yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
What was the second thing I was gonna say? I don't remember. Moving on.
Okay. Dolphins. Jets at Dolphins. I think we're all taking the Dolphins.
Yeah, Dolphins are just hungry as fuck for playoffs right now, and just because of how the Bengals have been going, I'm giving it to Dolphins. Which we'll get into Bengals later, but no, like genuinely.
Yeah,
But
no.
it's like if looking at the two of them in terms of who has the easier schedule to get into it, it's Dolphins by far.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 100%.
No disrespect to you. Oh no, they already versed the Patriots twice. Never mind, guys. Sorry.
They got to play the Jets 2
And
more
they'll-
times.
Yeah, exactly. So that's 2 more wins. So
Hey, you never know.
yeah, okay.
Tyrod Taylor might do some
Only
damage.
1-0 at half. They lost.
Dijon. Dolphins by how much?
I don't know, bro.
Cool.
My bad luck wheel land on last time.
The Panthers and the Jets.
Well, Panthers lost in OT due to a fumble.
And
so
the
I'm
Jets
gonna work with
blew
and the
Oh,
Jets blew a 21-0 lead at half. So you know what? I think the wheel did its justice this
oh my
week.
God, it works.
It was swift, dude. This one was swift.
And
Yeah, sometimes it's a
now that it
lingering.
works, now that we know the wheel works, now Riley's really scared
Yeah,
when
I
I
was gonna
spit
say.
that shit.
I was like, fuck.
Now we know it has power.
Nah, it's okay. Pookie can break the curse. By the way, did you guys see he got engaged?
The curse is the Chiefs
Yeah.
in playoffs.
And his ex is hated.
Oh
Bro.
yeah,
Oh
I
my
saw that,
God.
dude.
Hey, she's
What did you say again? I remember reading it where it's like, oh,
He-
I'm trying to date men that don't have CTE or
She said
whatever.
she didn't want to date a CTE, a brain dead CTE athlete. But
Yeah.
also, I'd like to point out that she is crazy. She's also allegedly dating someone who owns some kind of sports team.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
I tried to date
yeah.
a guy that owns a football team.
It's not I heard a rumor. Someone said that they think it's not a football team. It's like a baseball team, or
football team.
someone
Oh.
said it's a minor league baseball team.
And all I know is Riley's villain arc will start if he finds out she's like dating Tua or some shit.
No, fucking, they're perfect for each other. They're both horrible. One's
Actually, that's kind of ironic. I don't want to date a CTE riddled guy.
yeah, I was gonna say one. Oh, dude, that's so funny. That is so true. One is a horrible at football. One's a horrible human being.
Both got fucked by Josh Allen.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, bro.
The story writes itself. All right.
He
all right.
lives rent free in her head. That's all I'll say. Rent free.
Well, yeah, you just lost a multimillionaire, dude. She's out of her bag.
Yeah.
He lost a
Dijon.
multi-millionaire and future Hall of Famer.
Oh yeah.
Well, he doesn't
Like,
care
let's be
about that.
realistic.
He's worried about her bag, bro. Come on now.
I'm saying
And Haley Steinfeld.
6.
6.
Yeah, bro.
I hope
What
this
were we
game is
talking
6.
about again?
Bro.
Oh, we're talking
Jets and
about
Dolphins.
Jets Dolphins.
Hey, actually, Jets Dolphins 6-0 is realistic. Fuck.
If it's played, it's in
No,
Miami.
no.
It's in Miami. It wouldn't happen like that. Tua only gets, rusty in the cold.
The only way Dolphins win the Super Bowl one year is if the Tua gets the number 1 seed. Anyway,
No, they wouldn't. That like if Tua got the one
and
seed,
that would be their only opportunity to.
if Tua got the one seed, he would lose. He would find a way to still lose in the divisional round or in the wild card round, because they have not won a playoff game since 1999. Next we have the Kirk Cousins revenge game. Falcons Vikings. Eunice, I think you're taking the Vikings.
No, I'm taking the Falcons.
Wow.
And I know it makes no sense. And believe me, like I said, I know that. The only reason I say this is because the Bucks are right there for the division. And I know like the Falcons, if they want it, they gotta do some crazy shit in this game.
Yes, they do.
So it's pretty much gambling. I'm like betting high on this just because I know their plays are gonna be high. It's like high risk, high reward type shit. So I'm just going off that. I'm like, let's say
But
they
is
hit
it,
jackpot. I mean, if they want to win against a team like the Vikings, considering also they're on like a 3-game losing streak, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they have to start doing some Dan Campbell level like plays. And I'm just betting high. You know, I'm putting I'm betting on the slow horse right now for shits because I think that it is a chance of happening.
Mm-hmm. Gus?
Also,
Dijon, what were you saying?
oh, I was gonna say, I forgot to say, our offensive coordinator, Space,
Ben Johnson.
when fucking they gave it to Sewell was hilarious.
Dude,
They did not.
you know something I saw when Josh Allen got that receiving / passing touchdown?
Yeah.
You ever see that meme of like that black teenager like writing on the newspaper, like puckering his lips, like noted?
No.
It's pretty much just like Dan Campbell taking notes on the sideline. We're gonna see that shit next week.
Oh man, that would be. I don't know if Goff has the like. I don't know if he can dive, but you know what? Let him
You know
try.
damn well Dan Campbell's gonna make him
Yeah.
try.
They're gonna be like, let him fucking try, man.
The entire practice is him fucking diving.
Gus, Falcons,
Yeah.
or Vikings?
I'm taking the Vikings, dude.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Vikings.
Yeah.
I don't think I need to defend my
No, not really.
No,
Dijon,
defend yourself.
Dijon, Falcons, or Vikings?
I mean, NFC North supremacy, you already know.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm in here for the long haul. I mean, I said it when I thought the Bears had a possibility of making playoffs, so all four of us could be, but then the Bears fucking collapsed.
Yep. Yeah,
And
there
it's starting to look like it was 100% the fucking head coach's fault.
it
They
was.
bared.
We Bear Bears.
We Bear Bears was an amazing show. I loved it, actually.
It was pretty chill.
Bro did not just chill. But
Dijon,
yeah, no, Vikings win. Kirk Cousins is not coming in drippy.
Does he like his
you
cheese?
always remind me
Big Kirko wakes up
when it's
dripping
too
like this.
late. Big Kirko doesn't wake up dripping like this.
I don't watch porn.
No, he doesn't.
I've never been.
And,
weird,
I
kinky-
just need Sam Darnold to, get it together and understand, this is going to be your last season playing for playing as a starting QB for the Vikings because, JJ's coming out next year and you're going to be an
I would keep
amazing kill yourself.
No, dude.
He's going to be amazing. What's it called? Fucking what they call it for old QBs when they're like
Veteran?
teaching up their rookies?
Like he's
Coach? What?
Just, he's just teaching him.
Life partner?
All right, whatever, man. I forgot the name, and now apparently you guys did too. But yeah,
I forgot. All right, bro. Fuck you. You know what? Just kill yourself.
All right, bro. Fuck you.
yeah, no. So yeah, that's gonna happen. So Sam Darnold, get your nice run in. Make the playoffs with the Lions. Packers are making playoffs too. I don't care. But
Mhm.
actually, do they have a good chance?
Packers?
Packers
Yeah.
up there.
I'm looking it
I
up.
mean, yeah, I would say so. I mean, I don't know who they're facing for the
Lions,
rest of the season.
Seahawks,
I know they got to face
Saints,
Viking and Bears again.
Vikings, Bears.
Yeah, so they have a chance.
They got it. They got it on lock.
But yeah, no, I'm gonna say Vikings here, and I mean, yeah, it's just the Vikings. Falcons have been falling apart. I mean, I don't really pay attention to games, but I pay attention to points. And points wise, what the fuck is happening, bro?
Kirk Cousins also threw 4 interceptions last week.
What the heck?
One of
All
them
right,
was a pick six.
That
maybe
doesn't
all of us need to go to church.
Yeah.
I was talking about Winston there, but yeah, no, it's fine. I know I'm not that funny, but
No,
yeah,
I didn't know who you were talking about. Like, oh yeah, because delivering me from the. Okay, now I get it. I'm fucking stupid.
no. I think I had to really proclaim there because I don't think anyone else but me understood that joke.
No, it's all right. I just forgot.
Yeah, and
Well, I don't
Gus
think.
is just,
well,
Gus
actually,
is Gus. Actually, Gus
Kirk-
is a D1 hater. I don't care what. I don't care anymore. Gus is a D1 hater.
Kirk
by the
Cousins-
way, guys.
Kill you,
Everyone that's
Code.
listening,
God.
he's a D1 hater.
Kirk Cousins is also
All right,
very
Sean.
religious, so he might also be delivered from pick sixes. Dijon, Vikings by how much?
10.
All right. I think that the Vikings have been solid. Like they have issues for sure. Like they could not. I mean, at one point that game against the Cardinals was all field goals. So they have issues, but they also like have just been consistently good, even though they have kind of patches where they're not. And the Falcons have just been slowly falling apart, so I'm taking the Vikings. Next, we have Saints Giants. I'm just gonna run through this one. Are we all saying which teams are you guys saying? I'm saying Saints.
I'm saying Saints.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I took Saints too.
Dijon by how much?
4.
All right.
2 safeties.
Fuck yeah. Another one that I think we can kind of breeze through is Panthers at Eagles.
Panthers, obviously.
I don't
Okay.
know how you could take anyone like you have to take the Eagles in this scenario.
Mhm.
So again,
Actually, what's going to
Crying
happen is
baby.
the Panthers D is going to block out Barkley. Gus is going to have a eye
No,
shatter.
I think Barkley's gonna get
mind-shattering
like
moment.
4 touchdowns, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
once again, crying baby versus hydrogen bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dejan, do you actually want to throw away your pick and say Panthers, or are you picking the Eagles?
Hey,
Throwaway is crazy, bro. Everything.
Deshaun, you can't even say it with a straight face. I hear your smile.
Yeah, man. Every win is viable. It is practical, even.
Fuck up.
We haven't even talked about the Super Bowl contending Jacksonville Jaguars yet.
They're winning that game. Don't talk about the win losses this season.
Dejan, Panthers by how much then?
Yeah, I'm picking Eagles here.
Yeah, fucking change your mind.
All right, whiny baby. At least I try to spice things up. Oh yeah, let me take the ones that are obviously winning all the time. Shut up.
I don't take the ones that
Yeah.
are. There are some tough games, and I give my opinion.
14.
Dejan trying to argue
Am I
that the
wrong?
Panthers are going to win. Plus 14, the Eagles. Okay, this one is going to be difficult, I think. Browns at
The
Steelers.
Browns were lucky against the Broncos.
I think
Yeah, let's
no.
say
I
this
think
close.
Jameis. I think
Do not
Jameis
say
Winston
this
is
is
just
close.
good. Jameis Winston's just good.
Steelers?
sixes in one game.
I'm taking the Steelers, but I think.
Wait. He went to church, boys. We got to calm down.
Hey, did you see that? Did you see that tweet that I sent into the group chat about Jameis Winston?
Yeah. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
says, for those who obviously can't see it, Jerry Jeudy doesn't throw tantrums when Jameis Winston doesn't throw him the ball because he knows Jameis will look him in the eyes and tell him the exact date he will die.
Is he wrong?
And
No.
if you just didn't do 2 bad things in your life, you would have been a chill guy.
Dude,
Man.
imagine somebody just walks up to you, shakes your hand, and he's like, March 31st, 2084.
At 2 p.m. At 2:46 p.m.
What
I'm
the
a ball
fuck?
out then.
All right, then we're all taking the Steelers, I guess.
If I know the exact time and date I die, I think I'm gonna just be chilling and
I
then
think
just
I'm gonna
lay
kill
down in my
myself and
bed.
see what happens.
Yeah, I'll kill myself to see if I'm immortal until then. Become a god for
Yeah,
a while.
if
Okay,
you die before your
You
time,
might
what
be
the hell happens?
immortal. You definitely won't be invulnerable. If you shoot yourself in the head, you could just be in a coma.
Hey,
Not if it
that
kills
could,
you.
True.
No,
The gun
but
jams.
Okay, saying that will then mean that guy just lied to you about your death date.
bro,
That-
didn't watch
that's
Final
all that-
Well,
Destination.
at least we proved something that day.
That all that you're dead. It doesn't matter anymore.
Bro, tell me
Exactly,
bro,
nothing matters. I
DJ.
died getting my point across, and nothing else
just tell me you
matters.
didn't watch Final Destination.
Final Destination was a terrible movie. I
Deshaun,
understand why.
I've
I
never seen
died
it.
getting my point across, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, Gus. If there's anything, if anything is true, we know that Gus loves being right, and he will
Oh
do.
my
He
God,
will
dude.
stop
For
at
everyone
nothing.
who doesn't
Rush,
know,
it's a rush.
Gus is actually the biggest instigator in this entire group.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he definitely. Yes, he is. Yes, he
No?
is.
What the
DJ by
fuck,
far.
dude?
Yes,
It's
he
DJ
is.
by
Thank
far.
you.
Okay, Dejan. Actually, no.
Look at John manipulating right now.
Dejan
bro.
Dejan and Gus are both, and Eunice are both like insane instigators.
Oh, so everybody but Riley now. Okay.
Yeah, Riley,
I am not an
Lamar
instigator.
Jackson through.
No, not at all. You're
You're
calling 3 people instigators and expecting
Mention
us
Lamar
to say
again
something
out
about
of-
it.
mention
Is that
Lamar
not
out of-
indication?
Mention Lamar out of turn
Message.
again, Eunice,
I'm
and
pulling up the
and I'll
message.
ban you.
I'm pulling up the message from
You'll
Riley.
be banned. What did I even
No, I'm
say?
pulling it up. Where like Lamar ran like 3 yards. He's like, Josh Allen, what did you say? Huh,
No.
Eunice? Let me
Yeah,
pull
yeah.
up the message.
It's
pulling up the
true.
message.
He tried it. He couldn't even jump over somebody right because he's not at
He kicked him in the fucking face. That's what he did.
Yeah,
With
but he
all
can't clear
information
him.
given, I think I can calmly say I am not top 3.
Let's be honest. We're all fucking horrible instigators. Moving on.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Steelers by how much, Deshaun?
Who said Steelers?
I said, are we
Oh.
all taking Steelers? And you said yes.
You did.
You did.
I am sorry. I clocked out there.
He fucked the
I even tried to argue for the Browns, and you were the main person telling me that was wrong.
Yeah, you said You said Browns got lucky last time. Your exact
And
words.
you guys, you hear this, boys? Instigation. They want to
No,
bring
Eunice
out
is
the
right.
argument again.
this is literally rewind the footage by like no less than 5 minutes.
Bro is not gonna.
All right.
Chat, don't clip it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not done. This isn't a bit. 9.
All right, great. That was right last week, so we'll see.
I'm not gonna be right. I'm never right. Guys, don't listen to me.
Raiders, Bucks. I think everybody's saying Bucks.
Definitely Raiders.
Bucks are actually like contenders for playoffs now that
Yeah.
Evans is back. Well, they're thirsty as fuck right now.
Yeah.
Hear me out.
Okay. I'm gonna hear you out just because the Bucks secondaries have been worse and Brock Bowers has been crazy. So please continue.
This is true.
Excuse me. Raiders are confirmed not making playoffs anymore.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
because of that, I think they're going to go balls to the walls
You think they're gonna do
And-
better?
and make out some nasty plays that no one would expect and somehow work.
So you think because they're not going to make playoffs, they're gonna make their draft picks worse by choice?
Yes.
All right. What's your spread?
7 Raiders.
I gotta respect the confidence in his.
All right.
I mean, I'm not gonna argue with him on it, bro.
He clearly
I'll disagree,
sounds
but I
he
won't
knows
argue.
what he's talking about.
He sounds confident enough to not change his mind.
Yeah.
That's all
He sounds so confident as if he's already seen the game and just time traveled back
Wait
5
till we get
days.
to the next one, boys.
I cannot.
Is that a possible comeback?
man.
Probably not.
So
What division are the Jags in?
the AFC South.
They're done.
The Titans are also in the AFC South. So yeah,
No, I meant like, is it possible for them to make playoffs?
they're already
They
eliminated.
have 10 losses.
Like they're already confirmed eliminated. So I'm taking the Bucks, and then we have
If we get rid of like
Jags,
2
Titans.
of the AFC South teams, they're technically able to make playoffs.
Are those 2 teams Colts and Texans?
Possibly.
Yes.
Just erase them from existence and they could do it.
Hey, maybe in a different life, man.
Funny enough, you'd also have to get rid of Titans. They have a better record. They have 3 wins.
Dude, that's insane. Like,
Not after this loss.
okay,
Anyway.
okay. What do you? Okay, Eunice, Jags or Titans?
Wait, we're not done with the Raiders Bucks.
Yeah,
though?
we are.
Wait, did you say your spread?
I said Bucks because they're just like the better team, like objectively.
No.
The Raiders, I think they're starting to kind of find a little bit of a voice. Then again, that was a divisional game, so I don't know.
I feel like I'm the retard of the group that you guys just let talk for like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I'm pretty sure that's me.
Yeah.
Dude. Oh my god. Anyway.
You know, so Eunice, you picked Jags, or sorry, you picked
What?
I
Titans.
DM'd you something
You
on
picked
Instagram,
Titans.
by the way, Gus.
Well, don't put
Was
my
it
fucking
DJ?
name on that.
I
I
said
DM'd you on
Titans.
Instagram.
You said
Oh.
Jags.
I corrected myself when you were saying, whoa, whoa, whoa.
As soon as you said the word Jags, all hearing went out the door and only anger flooded in for me.
You're picking the
Am I
Titans?
the only one saying Jags here?
Yes.
Well, is Trevor Lawrence playing?
I don't know. I don't
No.
know. I can't.
No,
I can't.
he's not.
I
It's
can't
confirmed?
imagine. Oh.
He's out for at least 2 weeks, I think they said.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, then I'm picking
Yeah,
then I'm picking the Titans.
You
Mac
know, I
Jones,
can't
baby.
imagine. I can't imagine a world in where the Jags would win.
Yeah, I didn't have my.
If I'm gonna be quite frank.
It's Mac Jones, baby.
But you know what? You know what? Honestly, you know what else you can imagine?
What?
Imagine if the biggest Fortnite streamer, Ninja, got a low paper fade.
Once Gus said the second imagine, I was like, oh my god, I know where this is going.
I'm not gonna lie.
You know
I
that-
thought it was some more. I thought it was gonna be more low hanging fruit, and I was getting ready for the Imagine Dragons joke.
You know that
hell
meme
no.
is still massive, though, you know?
Dude, it's massive.
Imagine Dragon?
No, the ninja got a low taper fade.
No taper. Dude.
I
meme of
know.
the
That's why I
millennium.
just DM'd Gus.
Yeah, he DM'd me about it. That's the only reason why I did that bit.
Huh. But, Dejan, Jags or Titans?
I think you guys forgot something. Who's the QB for Titans again?
Will Levis.
William Levis.
And who makes
Will
the
be-
most memes in the NFL this season?
He's been locking
Right
in.
now?
Levis.
Right
He
now,
has been
though,
locked
I don't
in.
know. Hey, Jameis Winston's
He's
kinda
about to
tweaking it.
make another meme. And
At this
against
point, it
the
looks like he might be making clips now.
I didn't. All right. If you read the fine print, but see, Riley doesn't do closed captions, so you guys can see. But when I said Jags are Super Bowl contenders, I meant next year.
Shut the fuck up,
The
dude.
Jacksonville
What a fucking
Jaguars
backpedal. No.
will
No,
literally
we're not
never
glossing
win
over
a
this,
Super
dude.
Bowl. Yeah, we're not fucking. No, Dejan, you're wrong.
Yeah, you piece of you're trying to get out of this. You're still wrong.
Wait till next year and
All right.
watch them lose.
All right.
We're
and
gonna
beat the
say the
Pats, and I'm
same
gonna
thing
laugh in
next
your
year.
face.
You know, I
I'm
hope
gonna
you
laugh in
do.
your face.
I hope you
Dejan,
do.
I just
lock.
want to say, I know this is incredibly irrelevant, but this is just funny as fuck to me, and I'm gonna forget it. You know, technically, Malik can still make playoffs in our fantasy. You
Yeah.
wanna know how? He needs my brother, DJ, Riley, Sammer to lose this week. He needs to win and outscore minimum my brother by roughly 200 points.
Yeah,
It's
that would.
possible.
If he does
He needs
all
to.
that,
He just needs to drop a 300-point game. That's it.
No, he needs to outscore my
Hey,
brother
okay,
by 200.
okay,
So
yeah,
he needs to drop he needs to drop more like a 380 or some shit.
Okay,
Ain't nothing but a
whoever
thing.
does the fantasy next year, please add the thing where if a QB gets a tackle,
It's 100 points. That'd be awesome. Yeah.
Please.
Yes.
You know what's funny? I think the only time I've seen that happen this season was when Jameson Winston threw an interception.
No,
and
Drake May
tackled
did
him.
it.
Drake May did it too?
Yeah.
Why would Drake May have
Drake
to do
May
it? He
never
throw
threw an
interception.
Exactly. He never threw one, Riley.
Okay, whatever.
No
Oh,
shot.
oh,
Eunice
Gus,
just
Gus.
Eunice is the only sane person in here, bro.
Gus, it must have been a
Yeah.
fumble from someone else.
Yeah, and he just had to run up and get the tackle.
He had to
It's
save
only
the
way,
day, as usual.
Okay, guys.
yeah. Right?
Dejan, what is your final spread for this game, and which team are you actually picking?
Bro,
Okay, Jags by how much?
he said actually picking like the Titans was the Bills or the Chiefs. Like why did you say it like that? It's the Titans. They're not good.
Okay, Jags by how much? 1.
And it's a division game.
About 3.
He's not confident in his pick. He's like, yeah, by a field goal.
Oh, yeah, it's the
around
Super
3.
Bowl.
Could be 4, could be 2.
Now, another
This is the Super Bowl right here. I'm telling you.
another divisional game.
AFC teams.
Oh yeah, it's the Super Bowl preview. Another divisional game. Seahawks versus Cardinals in Arizona. Eunice, you picked the Seahawks. How do you feel
Didn't
about
we
that
just
game?
see this matchup a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, but it was
We
in
did.
Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
And who won that one?
Seahawks,
Seahawks did.
won that because of a pick six in the middle of the game, and the Cardinals never got momentum after that.
Yeah.
Funny enough, I was watching that game with my brother. We were like deciding what game to watch. Well, yeah, throw that on. He's like, okay. He turned it on just in time for the pick six, and then we stopped watching.
Damn.
Because as soon as that pick six happened, we just knew, like, all right, Seahawks got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just doubling down. Seahawks, they at least have concepts of a defense.
Right. Gus, who are you picking?
I'm pretty sure I picked. Did I pick the Seattle last time?
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, I'm doubling down.
Yeah.
Is this lemon?
Yeah, the Hawks, they got a lot to them. You know?
Yeah, you could say that again.
Ross, please tell me you saw what I DM'd you on Insta.
Oh, hold on, let me see.
Dejan, what do you think about this game? Seahawks or Cardinals?
Now hear me out. Boys.
Mm-hmm.
You're not crazy.
No,
Imagine a world
where Ninja got a low taper fade.
Where because the Seahawks won
I like that, Eunice.
against the Cardinals last time, if the Cardinals win, they would be technically tied.
Yes. It would be hilarious.
So that's the world I'm shooting for. Give me Cardinals. Let's see how many points they need to really make it a tie.
I mean, the way Geno Smith plays, they might just need 7.
Give me 12.
All right. All right.
Fucking
I'm picking the Seahawks.
Smith,
I think they are
Am I the only one that's at Cardinals?
Yes, you are.
Yes.
I'm picking the Seahawks. They're coming together to be better, but also the NFC West is just like crazy. I could see it going either way. I'm picking the Seahawks though.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm picking the Seahawks.
You know what I just thought of?
I picked the Cardinals last time, so I'm picking the Seahawks this time. What did you think of, Eunice?
What is this off the top of your head? Do you know Geno Smith's contract with the Seahawks? It's coming to an end.
I was
soon,
gonna
right?
say, I'm assuming this is the last year or next year is the last year.
If they take a scrambling QB like Milroe, they could actually be a great fucking team.
I don't think they're gonna have the high enough draft pick.
They could trade up. I'm just saying hypothetically.
Oh, I guess they could do that.
Not to mention, like, outside of like 2 teams, out of like the top 10 for the picks, only like 2 of the top 10 teams are taking a QB.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you guys say 2, I'm just thinking of Hawk Tua. I'm sorry.
You know,
DJ, my friend, DJ.
Eunice,
I'm gonna strangle you.
I take it back. He has a 3-year contract that he signed last year.
I changed my mind.
They could draft a quarterback and let him train under Smith.
I mean, yeah, Milroe is young. Whatever.
Yeah. Anyway, next we have a game that Tom Brady will be calling. Bills at Rams. I'll start taking the Bills. The Rams, we were talking about them earlier. I think they're a good team at heart, but just for some reason, every other week they just don't play well, minus the injuries. And I think our defense is like it's getting to the point where it's like, I don't know. I'm seeing flashes of the things that were wrong, but I also it's surprising me, you know. So it's like I could see this being close. And taking the Bills. Our offense, I think, is just like I don't know. I was gonna say it's better, but Cooper Kupp and Puka Nakua and Kyron Williams are like a great like they're insane. So, but I still think we'll take this one. Gonna have to maybe rely on the defense a little bit, but I think we'll shred through their defense at least. Eunice also said Bills.
Yeah. The only concern I genuinely have for the Bills, respectfully, because we saw that first quarter of the last week's game. You must have felt the weight of the universe off of your shoulders when McCaffrey was out for the game for what he was doing that first quarter.
Yeah, that run defense is just, I mean, and it still was happening. Like,
Yeah, so now I'm curious with what's his name, Kyron
Kyron
Williams,
Williams, yeah.
who, which respectfully, like, he's amazing. Like, he's still like, you can argue he's a top 5 running back. Like, I don't care.
Yeah, he's
You
going to
can
shred
argue.
through us.
So that's what I'm saying. I think this will be a very close game. Like, this will be like single point difference, right?
I agree.
This is just, can the Bills contain somewhat Kyron Williams?
I
I'm going to
agree.
say yes, just because the Bills, besides the 49ers game, like the past 5 weeks, the Bills' D line for running backs has been better. It's actually been pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It's just Christian McCaffrey took advantage, got hurt. So let's look at Kyron Williams. I'm going Bills.
Yeah, I think the run defense will be interesting to look at in this game. I think it'll be high scoring with like coming down to the wire. Gus, what do you think for this game?
I I don't know. It's interesting because the Rams do play well, like just like whenever they want to, they'll just be great, and then other times they almost lose to the Patriots. You know,
Yeah.
I just, I mean, with all the momentum they've been having, a a huge win, and then a blowout in the snow is just. I don't see how you don't take the Bills here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be honest.
I still think it's going to come down to the wire, though. You know, it's going to be a good
Like
game.
the only
Yeah, but if
reason
you had to
don't-
pick, I don't see how you don't pick the Bills.
Yeah, you got to pick the
well,
Bills.
the reason why I'm saying is just the only reason you don't pick the Bills on this is just to see if their D line, which yes has been inconsistent but has shown improvement, can contain Kyron Williams. If Kyron Williams has what CMC had in that first quarter, I think this will be a Rams game. But it's just, can they do it?
I don't know, because the Bills' offense, they still have to outscore them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This will be like a high score game. Like, I can see this being like Bengals Ravens all over again, genuinely.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
I could see that.
I can see this being like the winner of this game is decided by this last play that happened in the last 4 seconds, a 2-point conversion that failed or some shit. Like, this could be just like it.
Hmm.
Yeah. Dijon, what do you think about this game? Who are you taking?
I'm taking Bills.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
By how much?
7.
All right. I could see that happening. Next game is interesting. It's Bears at 49ers. Eunice, you picked the 49ers.
Yeah. I just feel even without McCaffrey there, I know the 49ers ate shit last week.
Mm-hmm.
I just think even with that, they still are more consistent than the Bears. Like, the Bears just like pick and choose. Oh, do we want an O line today? Well, it's like, you ever see like that triangle? You can only have 2, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how they are with their 3 teams, the 3 parts, the offense, defense, or special teams. You can only pick 2. And that third one always gets them killed. We saw it with the missed field goals 2 games. We saw it with the, well, I guess there's 4 with the fucking coaching. God damn. Whatever. Just more consistency. 49ers.
Mm-hmm. Gus, who are you taking?
You know what? I think I'm going to take the Bears. The 49ers, they still, like, yeah, they still got Purdy, Kittle, Debo. Even though their running game is completely collapsed with both Mason and CMC out.
Right. Yeah, I forgot Mason.
Yeah, he's out too. It's just, they've completely, their team's, like, wrap it up, dude. Straight up.
Yeah.
At this point, like, even if they do make playoffs, there's no point.
They're going to lose in the first round. They have no
Yeah,
players.
their season is over no matter, like, no matter what
Yeah.
their standings are, their
Yeah,
season's
the
over.
only way 49ers make it past wild card round is if they verse like a shitty team. No offense, but like a shitty team that like just made it in there, like Bucks/Falcons.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the only way they
Even
make
then,
divisional round.
the Bucks are mollywopping the
I'm
49ers.
saying like that's their chance. Like if they verse like Green Bay or the Eagles or Commanders or some shit in wild card, yeah, just don't even show up.
But even
Yeah,
then,
Just walk
in this state with no there's no running. They're out. Their running backs are out. There's just
Mm-hmm. Garendo
Yeah.
is a rookie, and he's not like horrible.
Yeah,
even then,
don't-
it's just him.
Yeah, but it's
yeah,
just
but-
him.
Well, I'm saying though, it's like Jordan Mason, he's 4 weeks, so he'll be back for playoffs. And we saw Jordan Mason
But
is
they're not
quite
going to make
capable.
playoffs.
I was like, if they did, that would be like their running back situation wouldn't be as dire.
Yeah, yeah.
But even the whole deal about CMC coming back was him coming back for playoffs
To
to,
get
give them the push they need to be
Yep.
successful.
And then he
Yeah.
got injured.
With him gone, their playoff success, even if they do make it, is they're relying on
right.
an injured running back.
Yeah, like I said, I agree with you. It's not like they're in a good
Yeah, yeah.
situation by any means. I'm just saying the best case scenario for them is Bucks or Falcons wild card, and then they get blown out by like one of the best teams in divisional rounds, whether that's Lions, Eagles, or Green Bay. I think those are 3 teams that I can almost guarantee in divisional rounds, depending on who they verse. Like if Green Bay versus the Eagles is like the only way one of those teams don't make it past wild card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dijon, who are you taking, Bears or 49ers?
Yeah, NFC North supremacy. So I'm gonna obviously say Bears here,
All right.
but it's
Dude.
gonna be a hard fought victory for them, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought of
I
something.
mean,
fucking
hopefully
hilarious.
with their, I forgot who's gonna be the new head coach.
It's their
Thomas something.
I think it's their offensive coordinator.
Ben Thomas, I think is what his name is.
Well, hopefully they can just figure it out.
People like
just-
him.
I just thought of something
Okay.
fucking hilarious. I now want that fucking fantasy I just made up of how the 49ers make division.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want that to happen just so they have to verse the fucking Lions so the Lions can drop 80
Oh
on their
my
crippled
god,
team.
that'd be so funny. Also, his name is Thomas Brown.
Because you know damn well if they verse the Lions are not walking away with anything less than triple digit scores.
Oh yeah. That is true.
It's just gonna be Purdy on the field. Every single snap is a pick six, so he has to stay on the fucking field. Kirby's gonna have 30 interceptions that day for pick sixes. He's like, "Can I get a break?" No, pick six.
Bow, bow, bow.
Please, I'm tired. Can we put the backup in? No, you're staying in.
Dijon, Bears by how much?
I'm gonna say Bears by See, I don't even know, man. Bears kicker. Apparently they didn't trust him enough for the Lions game, so
Can you blame them after the last 2?
I don't know. 7, but if it's 7, it's barely 7.
Right. So I don't know, like this is like the Bears defense is really good. They have a lot of coaching issues on offense, and the 49ers are so injury riddled that I think this game, I do think that if you played this game in Buffalo, but the weather wasn't cold, or sorry, wasn't like a fucking borderline blizzard, that the 49ers would have still won, or sorry, would have still lost, but it would have been a close game. But I still don't know. It's home for the 49ers. But I think I'm taking the Bears because the new head coach Buzz, I've heard good things about their interim head coach. People like him. He was their interim offensive coordinator, but he got promoted again. And And I think that they just needed that little push to have like a good coach to actually be able to win games like these. It's going to be really close though. But I'm taking the Bears. I'm not This is like a coin flip for me. But I'll stick with the Bears. And then we have Sunday Night Football, which is Chargers Chiefs. Eunice picked the Chargers.
Yes, sir.
Eunice has a habit of picking
Charger.
against the Chiefs.
Well, genuinely though, this is like one of the rare exceptions where I'm not batshit crazy for it.
Yeah.
Chargers are actually showing, dare I say, like great levels of consistency. Like, yeah, sure, they lost to the Ravens, but I mean, fuck me, man. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, it's not like they played shitty on defense. It's just offense never gave the defense a break, which I don't think will be an issue on this. Just because the Chiefs' defense has been like not as good like these last like 3 weeks. And their offense for the Chiefs has been fucking horrendous. Like like out of all the playoff contending teams currently, like you ever see like that graph? It's like if it ended today, these are the playoff teams.
Yeah.
They have the worst offense out of any team on both sides, besides maybe like Seahawks. Like they are generally the worst offense, and I think like the Chargers are going to take advantage. I generally see this being a Chargers game.
Right. Gus, what do you think about this matchup?
I'm still taking the Chiefs as much as I agree with Eunice.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say about that. After last week, I'm still taking the Chiefs.
Yeah, me too. Bijan, what do you think? You picking against the Chiefs or you picking the Chiefs?
Yeah, I'm picking the Chargers. I said this earlier. I'm picking the Chargers, brother.
All right. By how much exactly?
I want them to get curb stomped. So wishful thinking is 10.
1,000.
Wow, that's crazy. I think this is
Also,
Go ahead, sorry.
no, I was gonna say something about the next game. I forgot about you not going after me. My bad.
No, it's okay. I think this is a tough one to predict because I've seen this matchup before. It was very close. It just was in LA. And it's going to be such a good game, I think. Like, the Chargers offense obviously had a lot of issues against the Ravens. Had a lot of issues. Like, the Falcons, they only got 17 on them. I expected that to be a lot more high scoring. And I just don't. It sucks because I want to say Chargers. I just can't pick against the Chiefs. Like, because no matter what, Eunice is 100% right. Like, if the Chiefs were not the Chiefs, let's say the Chiefs were the Bills right now. Like, literally, replace everything that happened with the Chiefs, give it to the Bills. If they played in the first round of the playoffs, they'd be blown out by literally any team. Like, the Chiefs are just the Chiefs. Like, they're gonna keep winning. I don't necessarily agree with what Eunice has said a couple times where, like, oh, the Chiefs never play well in the regular season. Like, I don't agree with that. I think Mahomes just, like, decides when to and when not to turn on the Mahomo magic and be clutch, you know? But, like, I'm going to say Chiefs just because you can't pick against them because they just invent new ways to win. Every team around them collapses, and then when the teams don't collapse around them, the refs just take the game and put it in their own hands. So, give it to the Chiefs. Next, we have Monday Night Football, which is Bengals at Cowboys. Did you guys see there's going to be like a special graphic or special like broadcasting of this where it's going to be like rebroadcasted simultaneously, and everyone is like, it's like a Simpson. It's like with collaboration with the Simpsons.
Yeah, something animated, like live animation or some
Yeah,
shit.
it's like live animation where it's like,
Oh, like the SpongeBob Super Bowl type shit.
yep,
Okay.
and it's like Bart and Homer, and Bart is the
Oh hell
Bengals,
no,
and
dude.
Homer's the Cowboys.
Well,
Homer's gonna have a hell of a time, bro.
So
isn't the whole thing Bart always wins?
true, which is why Eunice picked Bengals this time in a rare turn of events.
Well, I mean, I'm just being fucking realistic here,
No, I
man.
agree.
The Cowboys are so fucking ass.
Yeah, they're horrible.
The only thing I'm concerned about is that the Bengals defense is also
Horrible.
so fucking Cooper Rush is about to look like '07 fucking Brady here.
That'd be
I'm telling
awesome.
you, there are going to be literal teams that will sign Cooper Rush next year because they think he's some sort of all-star QB because of how he treats this Bengals fucking defense. Like, hey, did you see Cooper Rush broke the record? He threw fucking 89 fucking touchdowns in one quarter against the Bengals.
Makes me so excited to be starting CD Lamb. He might finally get a touchdown.
Oh my god. You're
Hey, man.
absolutely right. This is going to be the first time CD Lamb on fantasy has looked like CD Lamb in a while.
I was gonna say,
I hope so.
I was, yeah. Ugh. But
Wait. Hey, Gus, give CD Lamb to DJ so he can get to 90 points and outscore Riley.
trading,
off, what the fuck?
the trade deadline is over. You can't trade anymore.
League manager.
He
Abuse.
tried before he actually can't. So
You know
that
what?
was a joke.
Oh, Riley, you got something to tell the league manager, anyways.
We're gonna talk about it after this is over.
Okay.
And
If you're not busy.
and yeah, if you're
yeah.
not busy, Eunice. And thoroughly debate this. Anyway, Gus, Bengals or Cowboys?
I'm taking the Benjis as much as I think the Bengals defense will keep this game competitive. There's no way in hell Joe Burrow gets outscored by the Dallas offense.
I agree. I'll just spoil it. I agree. Deshaun, what do you think? Bengals or Cowboys?
It's gotta be Bengals here, bruh. Unless the Bengals D somehow throw. But
The defense
at
would
that
have
point,
to give up a touchdown every drive, dude.
yeah, at that point, it's more of the coach's fault at that coaching staff fault because it's like, all right,
It's been their fault.
I mean, but you can give. Well, never mind. You're kind of right there. No.
They knew their defense was bad and they couldn't afford.
And
to
they didn't fix it. Yeah, they're genuinely morons. Like,
Yeah.
No, like
Yeah, I was
genuinely,
trying to think of a way I could defend them, and it's really hard to.
dude. Last time when the Bengals went against the Ravens, there was a reason why Joe Burrow, 4th and 5th, 4th and 3rd, in the first quarter of the game, he's like, no, we got to go for it. We can't put the defense back out here.
yeah.
Like, you know how bad it is when even the commentator, because normally the commentators, like, they try to play, like, devil's advocate, like, the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
Like, and, like, you know how bad it is when the commentators have to be like, I don't blame him.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so fucking rare. Such an anomaly.
It's true. Deshaun, Bengals. But by how much?
8.
All right. I will also
I
pick.
don't even know how you would get 8, but 8.
Well,
I'm
touchdown,
thinking
2 points.
Oh yeah, touchdown, 2 point.
Oh, I'm so
I'm so
stupid. I'm
stupid.
thinking of
I was like, how could they do it?
For them to get 8.
Dude, that's so bad. Oh man. But I'm picking the Bengals as well. You genuinely cannot pick a different, like, the Bengals are their offense is so good, and the Cowboys defense is bad, and the Cowboys offense is bad. So
yeah,
if somehow, it would be so funny
I'm
would be
expecting
so.
2 touchdowns at least from Jamar Chase and T. Higgins.
Oh yeah, dude. Like, oh, I can't wait for this game.
Offense is literally never going to have a chance to sit down during this game.
Yeah.
Like, you might as well keep the helmet on for all 3 hours of this shit, even during the fucking halftime. I don't care. As soon as Joe Burrow scores, turn around, oh, CeeDee Lamb's in the end zone. As soon as Cooper Rush scores, turns around, oh, there goes Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
Get ready for the highest scoring game in NFL fucking history. Each team triple digits. Here we go.
That is true. Each team
First
triple
half.
digits. True. But that's gonna be predictions. That is it. Week 15, I cannot wait for.
We did it.
Yep. And Gus, we were wrong. We got so sidetracked. This took 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Yes, it did.
It always
You think
happens.
Riley, you think
To
you
be fair, we
can't
had
wait
a
for
podcast.
Riley? You think you can't wait for week 15?
Oh yeah,
Rather.
you need to play the Giants.
Did you not hear what Lamar said after the game last week?
What did he say?
After the game, he on the press conference, he said his mom cussed him out for like
Oh,
30 minutes.
I did hear about
He
that.
raped the fucking Giants, bro.
Did you see what he posted on Instagram on a story? I'm sure you did.
The fucking like
Yeah.
the edited image
Me-
of him looking like a circumcised dick.
Me after that loss, dude, that was so funny.
Dude, he's gonna rape the Giants.
They
Especially
will-
because Brian Burns is injured too. He's out.
Mm-hmm.
And what's his name? The other guy on their D line,
Dexter Lawrence. Dexter Lawrence. They are not.
He's out too.
The Giants actually are not going to score a single point.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm like, this might be the first time in NFL history starters get taken out in the first fucking quarter.
That
Like, you're weak, but am I crazy?
I could see it happening. But that's gonna be it from us. Anybody want to say anything? Okay.
We're fucked.
Bye.